Today. My name is Bird, this is Jungle Intuitive, and this is a pick a pile on what is their karma. Um, if you're new here, welcome. This is a channel where I do mostly collective oracle readings, psychic readings, pick a piles like this video, and sometimes I look into current events or things that pertain to our 3D world upon request. I also do personal readings, so if you are interested in getting me to see a specific situation from your life for you, you can hit up my channel and go straight to the bio or about tab, and there's going to be a list of my services and the pricing and how we can get started. And you can email me straight at jungleintuitive@gmail.com. Also, if you feel called to donate, there's a little link to it, or a little thing to my cash tag down in the description. And yeah, all right, so I'm gonna get right into it. Today I'm gonna keep this reading as short as possible. Every time I say this, we always go over like 3 hours, but let's just see what we pick up here. So I got 3 items for you today to pick from. Pile 1 is going to be this light bulb, this energy saving light bulb that went dead. Pile 2 is going to be this lock. It's going to be this little lock here. It's got tape on it. That's pile 2. And then pile 3 is going to be this banana boat sunscreen spray. So this is spray for, preventing sunburns. Just going to get right into it. Hey, good to see you in the chat, Meta Crazy. All right, guys. Hopefully everybody can catch the memo I'm on right now. I know that a lot of people were waiting for this one. But anyways, I'm gonna get right into pile 1. So this is their karma. If you picked pile 1, this is a 7-watt light bulb. I used to work at a hardware store, and I totally forgot basically all information I learned about light bulbs. I used to know the name of the base and everything, and I just threw it out of my brain because it was when are you gonna use that? But I think it's like an A vase or a B vase. Sorry, that's just random pieces of trivia. Maybe that's significant for you for pile 1. Like maybe somebody could be like a contractor or work with tools, or you could work with tools, or maybe you're doing repairs around your house, or this could be about a home. I feel like this person, so this could definitely pertain to a home for some reason, or some sort of living situation or property here. This could be this is a really arrogant person. I'll be real honest with you. This is a really arrogant person. This person could be younger than you. This person could be a little younger than you, or they could look younger than you, or not in oh, their features are young, but maybe they could act really young. Maybe you don't even know that they're your age, or maybe you could not even know or think that they're above a certain age. You could assume that this person is a kid, in your terms, a kid. They could dress a certain way that gives off the vibe that they're just a lot younger, kind of in an awkward way though. In an awkward way. Not that I'm judging people, because you can wear whatever you want at whatever age you are, just do what you like. But I feel like this is somebody that could this could be somebody that's older that focuses too much on young people and what young people are wearing. I guess it works for them though, because maybe their goal, this person's weird. This person's really weird. I feel like this person acts young, or this person dresses young on purpose, with a weird goal in mind, and that goal is to attract young people. I don't know if this person makes content, or if they are working in the show business industry, I heard, or they want to. This person feels like their biggest shortcut to get to the top of whatever they're trying to do right now is to attract as much young people This could even be minors, like this could be people under 18, like kids. I don't know if this person's making or has a business that could like monopolize off of teenagers or something like this. Like it could even be like a YouTuber, you know, like I'm thinking about like Jake Paul or Logan Paul, you know how they're like full grown ass men, but they're making a lot of money off of literal kids who are not even old enough to drink. But so they're kind of like really immature. Um this person could be like a landlord, or this person could be like a weird neighbor or somebody that has access to your property or some sort of home. And I feel like this person has been obsessed with you for a really long time. And this could be somebody you don't really know very well. If not, for some of you, this is someone like really distant in your family or community, like someone you don't even know that you kind of see once in a while, but you don't even know their name. You don't even know their kid's name. This person, they're very obsessed with inserting themselves in your life. I feel like this could be somebody that, this is someone that's obsessed with convincing people that they know you. This is somebody that's convinced. So this could be somebody younger than you, or somebody that's like, I'm hearing lil bro, big bro. Like you could see this person if they were, I heard if they were ever brave enough to actually talk to you the way they tell people they talk to you. Wow. Okay, this person's a shithead. All right, this person's a real. Okay, yeah, I get it now. This person's an idiot. I feel like this person has always been jealous of you, and they feel like they're below you in some way, but you don't notice them. I feel like this person does not register to you at all as any sort of existence. I feel like this is somebody that's kind of like considered a fan in some weird way. I feel like this person also, like, people see them as empty-headed. They see this person as nothing in their brain. You could even see this person as nothing in their brain. This person could actually have like a special needs problem or some sort of like disability that's mental, that maybe is not very detectable. Like they could be like neurodivergent, or they could have like actual brain damage or like some sort of head injury from a young age. It could even be like really, really, really early onset CTE, like, you know, like how like they could be like a really bad kid and their parents were not watching them, and they're like, you know, a crackhead ass kid like throwing themselves off the furniture and breaking their skull open, and not getting proper treatment for it, and they could have grown up to be a very traumatized person. I feel like this person has legitimate brain injury. I don't know if you know this. This person has like, or some sort of cancer growing in their brain. I feel like this person, this is all over the board. I'm sorry, pile one's all over the board, because this could even be like somebody and a group of people, because I'm picking up on more than one person. Like I'm hearing groupthink, so like this light bulb's giving me groupthink vibes. This could be a group of people that are very empty-headed, and the person that's like ahead of it could be somebody that has like brain damage or like some sort of really extreme mental disability that they're embarrassed about bringing up, or that their family even could have refused to like acknowledge. It could even just be like severe mental illness. Like it could just be like this person has very, very like untreated bipolar disorder, or like, you know, like habits that are very like unstable, like in your face, that have like like habits, weird habits, like behavioral things that have followed them up to this point when they're a grown adult, you know, or whatever age they're at right now, that's like way too old. I feel like their family around them was embarrassed of this, or had sheltered this person as a child, to the point where like this person doesn't actually understand like social norms like at all. Like this could be somebody that grew up in an extremely sheltered situation, but maybe they, you know, they could even have grown up or have like even a friend group or like a family group that has always like hyped them up for the wrong things, even like bare minimum things, maybe like this person hates that you just enjoy life. Like, I it's hard for me to actually like pick up on where this person's coming from, because their brain is fragmented right now. Like I'm thinking of like those, you know, when you have a Windows computer and you hit the defragment button or whatever the fuck you call it, the weird button where you delete all the cookies and it like clears the CPU in some way. Like this person is their brain is kind of like a computer from like the 2000s that takes 20 minutes to load up the internet. Like they're really disabled. Again, it's something about like people don't know this about this person. I'm also thinking about like what's that one football player? OJ Simpson. I'm thinking about OJ Simpson for some reason. So this person could also be like, I don't know, physically abusive to their partner too. Like this could be a man that has abused a lot of people. They keep throwing a cloud over it. They keep throwing a cloud over this person's mind because I feel like, you know what it is? Sorry, I'm sorry if this reading is so all over the place and it's not clicking, and maybe it might click for somebody, but I think this person energetically could get away with like doing some things they do because they're so mentally like disabled, or so mentally like I'm just seeing like a hole in someone's skull or brain, and there's like a leak, you know? And so there's certain things that this person does that just kind of leaks out of their brain or their skull that they don't see, that they do, that other people see. Like they're severely damaged, and I feel like energetically they get away with like convincing people that they care about them, or they get away with convincing people that they're honest, or they genuinely don't believe they did something wrong, because there's a hole in their brain that they like, I'm sorry if this doesn't make any sense, they like throw the garbage, like the conscience, they throw the conscience and the empathetic thoughts that are supposed to stop them from being a cruel and evil piece of shit person. They take those little, you know, that like inner child that's there that says, hey, like that sweet, you know, young boy or sweet young girl they used to be inside, still watching them do all this and being like, hey, like this isn't what I thought I'd grow up to be. Like, stop doing that. That's mean. And this person is like that little child inside them that they used to be, that everybody is born, you know, everybody is born with that purity until they're turn themselves into something else, that little seed of hope inside, that light that they were given by God when they were brought here. It's like they take that guilt and that, you know, this is wrong feeling, or you know that you would never be proud of yourself for doing this. They take those thoughts and they throw them out of that leak in their brain. And I don't know what it is. It could be a leak caused by drugs or literal brain injury. They have a lapse in judgment, quote unquote, but it's conscience. They consciously lapse themselves. Like they have a light switch inside where they can turn on their conscience on and off. So if they want someone to feel sorry for them, because people can feel each other energetically when they talk to each other, whether or not you want to believe that, you know, even if someone's not a self-proclaimed empath or do not know that about themselves, most people have, it's like an instinct, you know, or it's like a, you know, how we have fight or flight as humans. People also have instincts when it comes to people, other people in everyday life. And there's energy that you project, you know, you can tell when someone's lying because they're projecting like a unsure energy, right? This person, the energy they project is so sure and so confident every time, it almost fools people. Because you don't sense a lie in their eyes, even though they're so severely lying, and it's because they're damaged mentally, like severely damaged. This person is like a toddler with a machine gun walking around. And people are too afraid to tell this toddler to put it down because it's holding the gun. I equate this to a grown man who is supposed to be treated for mental illness, treated for some very severe things. Like this could even be someone who like killed animals as a kid. And you know how they say like if a kid is killing an animal, that's a sign that they're like gonna be a serial killer, or like, you know, they have something wrong, like pathologically, that you need to get checked out early. Like this could be somebody that did that, things like that as a child or younger. If you didn't know this person as a child, or you don't care, or like it could even be early on in whatever situation this is, this person pathologically showed signs of instability in comparison to you, and how you didn't really deserve this treatment from this person. And I feel like it's dangerous now because people let this person have power. I feel like, I'm sorry if this is really complicated, but I feel like when certain people, for example, like there's certain laws put in place, like to drive an 18-wheeler truck, you have to have, what is that called? Like a CDL, or like a special like trucker's license. There's certain clearance, and if you don't pass that test right, they're not gonna let you drive that vehicular AK-47 on the fucking highway and run over a bunch of people because you don't know what you're doing. You can have that access to that privilege revoked, right? If so, generally in society, if someone shows signs that they're incapable of handling something, usually there's systems in place to remove privileges or remove those abilities or accesses to that person, right? Before it gets dangerous. Well, this person, they unfortunately got themselves and the people around them that enabled this to a place where now they're behind the wheel of that giant truck and they're running over a bunch of people, and it's too late. They have the license already. I'm sorry if that doesn't make any sense, but I guess that's explaining how they got to this place, and maybe how they even got to a place of power where they were able to treat you like shit this way, without you deserving it. I'm seeing like a man-child become a king and then see like all the attractive people in the village and order for them to be thrown in the lake or thrown into the mud. Like this is a really, and it's like an ugly like king, you know, like an ugly sloth king, you know, very sloppy and stinky, has all the money in the world. He doesn't wash himself, but he sees the peasant in the village. He's very handsome, or the peasants is very beautiful, and they don't have a lot of money. He overtaxes the villagers, and they still beautiful, they're thriving, they're happy, and they're like, oh yes, and we have a child and we can't afford it, but we're still making it, you know, we're growing our own crops and we're living life. And this big king, you know, he's just like, I don't like that, have them killed. You know, I'm also hearing like North Korea, like the dictator, like impossible dictator, like to the point where it's public. Like this is what this person's giving me, like this could even be like somebody that was like the boss at your job, and they falsely tested for a certificate to even be in that position above you, to treat you like that. I feel like somebody who actually cared about their job or deserved the position that they had, and, you know, had the abilities to hone such a position over so many people, that person would be good at it enough or concerned about it enough not to worry about someone like you, or worry about quote unquote people below them, or people they should have been, you know, like leaving alone, if that makes sense. It's like, if this person really deserved the manager position, for example, then why are they so threatened by a sales associate and then going and bullying that person, making shit harder for them at the job? Like, if they deserve that manager position and actually cared about the greater good of the community or the actual business itself, and wants to run it well and make themselves look good in the bigger picture, they wouldn't be stooping low to a sales associate or someone whoever was in your position that they thought was lower than them, and be kicking dirt in their face and delaying the company's movement, delaying the plans, delaying, you know, business. If they really deserve that position, if that makes sense. And so I feel like right now, this person has basically lied to themselves and lied to people so much, to the point they've gotten themselves to a position where there is no way down but fall. Like I'm seeing someone climb up a tree, or like, you know, maybe someone's a lineman. Like maybe someone watching me works for like PG&E or like the telephone line or electricity, and they climb up one of those things. That's really scary. Big respect to you. But like you could be somebody that does this, but I'm seeing somebody climb up this, you know, trying to do, maybe this is metaphorical. You're like a metaphorical lineman. You're climbing up this thing, and maybe it's like this guy is like a regular person, you know, who's trying to do your job. They try to climb up that telephone pole. Now they're up here, and it's like I'm seeing them look down and they don't know how to get down. And that's what's going on here. Like, sorry, I'm working right now, so I might have to deal with a customer at some point. Give me a second. It's always when I'm doing a reading. Hold on. Hello.
Is Peter here?
He's not here yet,
Okay.
sir. Sorry about that.
No problem.
No, sorry about that. Yeah, no problem. Okay, cool. But it's like this person. Okay, I'm gonna pick some cards. What is causing this person right now at the final point where they need to fall down? Like, what is actually making this person look down? Because it's like this person kept climbing up, 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 up. Like maybe this person climbed on your back, like climbed on the backs of other people. Like they like sacrificed a lot of people to get into some sort of weird social position. They could have like they could have literally climbed on lies about you, like climbed on lies about you. And now it's like they've gotten to a point where there's actually a need for them to back up their lies. Maybe people are starting to look for them in person and trying to face them face to face to get some information, and they don't know who, because it's everybody they talk to about you or everybody they affected about you. And so now they don't know who's looking for them or who's questioning them or who is unsure about them. There's also like, this could also mean like legal. Like there might be a whole peak and a point. Like this person could have even tried to sue you, and they might be putting themselves in the perfectly ass-shaped seat for countersuit. Like for you to countersue them, because there's something about like, they might be getting asked to prove or certify what they've claimed about you. Like they could have claimed something very, very big that they shouldn't claimed about you that actually is legal, like illegal. Like it's beyond defamation. Like it's like they actually, you could sue this person for a large amount of money for what they lied about to you. Like it could have really affected like your certifications or your jobs or your like I heard validity. What is making this Four of Wands? So what's making this person actually have to turn around and look down and realize they have to go back down? Maybe this person thought that they didn't think ahead. Like they thought, oh, okay, so as long as I bop down Jungle Collective or Pile One's viewer, as long as I kick them down and bop them down and constantly bully them or constantly do things or sabotage them to be below me, I can be up here at this top position that I don't deserve and don't even know what to do with, and you know, blah blah blah, so-called position. It might not even be a position you were after or a position that you were in at all. Like you were looking the completely other direction. You could be somebody that's very like self-focused. Like you could be in a place in your life right now where you're just trying to enhance your life more. You could already naturally radiate such an energy of success that people like this have to do things like this when you're not even looking. You don't even care. I'm trying to get more information here. Four of Wands. There could be something to do with like a property here, like a housing situation. Someone's gonna ask them a question about a housing situation. That brings us back to this light bulb. Also, there's something about how like this person might be like really fake. Like they might have like frauded something. They could have like forged signatures or forged some sort of paperwork here that's very obviously forged. They could have like typed out like a fake property agreement or leasing agreement paper that had a bunch of words fucking misspelled, claiming it was you or claiming it was someone else or in general. This person also like something about it, like it's like fake, like reproduction. Like maybe this person tried to also copy you or something, but they've like kind of ended up looking like a knockoff or like getting knockoffs of things that you had. Like, it's really strange. There's a lot of plastic going on here too. Like, it's just a lot of fake, like a lot of fakery, like a lot of facade, like nothing is real. You know, now I'm seeing in my head those videos where it's like, is it real or is it cake? And you know how people like make things, cakes that look exactly like a light bulb, and then they cut into it and it's a cake. Like, this person's life is looking like that to other people. People are like, are you real? Like, sorry, I'm gonna hone in into this. Eight of Wands. Okay, someone's texting them right now about their housing situation, about their property. Five of Swords, about some sort of conflict. Six of Wands, conflict over somebody else's success. This could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be a fire sign. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this person could be. You know what? It is what it is. I don't think you know what? I don't think this is by accident. I don't think it's by accident that this person has to turn around and actually take accountability. They said that it was a long time coming. This person is just so brain damaged. I think this person is just really special. Like, I think this person is really special in a way where they just do not see the bigger picture. Like I think they just kept doing things that everybody else or everyone, you know, even a child would know would like affect them in the long run and fuck them up in like 5 minutes or 5 days from when they do something, you know, an action like that or negative action. Like I feel like a first grader would understand karma better than this fucking man-child. I feel like this person just does whatever they want. They just, like I said, you know, they could have come from a family that very, very, very like pampered them and cushioned them and just let them, you know, think that they're special, but just not in the right way, like that they could get help for it, right? And I just feel like it's like embarrassing. It's like it's like, and okay, so I actually do empathize with this because I didn't realize I was autistic until I turned into an adult. And I realized that a lot of my mannerisms are very different from other people, and my way of understanding things is a lot more difficult. And it explained a lot of things for me. So I totally like empathize with people that go through this, and I'm not like totally saying this is someone's karma. You know, sometimes it's part of their awakening. But this person could go through actually like a whole reality like shift that's really embarrassing. Like this could be somebody that was so deep in denial, and they have a severe mental, you know, a mental, I like how someone's playing music on the street. Like, they could have like a whole mental disorder, like I said, like really, really unaware. Like, this could be somebody that goes around and they're very unpleasant, but people all their life was too nice to tell them that they're not pleasant. Like, that people could just ghost them or ignore them. And this person could just think that it's a them problem and just go on with their life being kind of brain damaged and shit, or emotionally damaged or mentally damaged, and just constantly like hurt people with like everything they do, or anger people, or just kind of like mess everything up and then blame other people, then keep going. And I think they just don't know, or like they genuinely could not like put it through their own mind at all that maybe they're the problem. And so it's like it's so blatantly obvious to everyone else, but this person is like mentally damaged. And like I said, growing up, or their friends around them are such yes men, or maybe this person was rich, or maybe this person is somebody that used to be someone to kiss up to. It's like no one ever gave them the memo. Like, everyone else in the room is reading the same script except this person the whole time. And it's like they never knew that they were actually really annoying. And maybe there's some points where in private, like, they'll see their own partner react to them in certain ways, and they'll be like, oh yeah, well, this is in private, and maybe not everyone in public, you know, surely can see how annoying I am, right? But it's not like that. It's actually like, it's very obvious. Like, it's very like, there's something embarrassing about it though. It's like, it's like this person is gonna feel like a clown. I feel like it's like people around them were too nice to them for a really long time, and just kind of even made them feel cool for However, they were acting like, I'm seeing like a grown man like stomp his foot and be like, "Ah, ah," and he's like 25, and he has friends his age around him, like looking at him going, "Ah," and they're just like, okay, okay, and they just pretend that's normal, and this person like goes on and they acts like they're normal, and you know, and it's like there's something that's gonna happen where everything comes out like at the same time, and this person has to realize like in their face through other people talking to them, like because I heard people are gonna come up to their face and actually like yell at their face. Like I'm seeing someone with a really stupid like empty face, like a and just a woman just yelling so loudly at his face to the point where spit is landing on him, and it's just fucking furious, like it's not getting through this person's skull. And this is gonna happen to this person like more than once in public, like in front of other people, and people are gonna laugh at them like it's humiliating. And it's like this person all at once is going to realize that they're a really shitty and annoying person, and everybody actually knows it. And they're not hiding anything. They're not cloaking anything. They're not likable at all. There's a reason why they don't have real friends, or no one actually wants to help them or ever, show up when they need a favor. And don't mistake this for like, sometimes people are empaths and they accidentally surround themselves with narcissists all their life and they don't realize, their worth. That's not this type of situation. This is someone that feeds off of other people's empathy. This is someone that sees empathic, nice people and they cling to them because those people are willing to deal with this person's really cringy behavior and really cringy like way of even talking, or just negative. Like this person could be really, really fucking negative, like comedically negative, like they make everything just so shitty and it's so obvious. It could even be part of their secret reputation. And it's like something's gonna happen to this person where they actually have to realize and face themselves that like everything they said, everything they acted out like a child, everyone saw it, everyone heard it. Everywhere they go outside, people are looking at them and they're like, that's the person that, talks shit about people that look better looking than them. And oh my gosh, like, look at how he looks, man. Like, it's like an awakening. So this person's karma, I'm sorry that this pile is so indirect or it's so confusing, because I feel like this person's confused because there's a leak in their fucking brain. This person's karma is like awakening, but like an awakening to their own shitty behavior. Like they're gonna realize that people genuinely don't like them, but the only reason why they're realizing it is because they're losing popularity over it. This person's emotions are broken, so they don't feel like the same weight in their stomach from guilt that we feel as empaths. They don't feel any heaviness in their chest. That only comes from anger, arrogance. It comes from an ego-based envy that this person has. That's the only close feeling to anywhere relative to guilt that they actually are capable of having. This person is just really broken. But through people not helping them, like, this plus this equals this. That's how this person thinks. They think in formulas. It's like, well, if this person doesn't like me anymore, therefore they cannot pay my bills anymore. Therefore, I'm hungry and broke and I sad and I no happy anymore and I no able to be angry and act like a big man child. Like they have to realize that, but they don't see it as it's not gonna come from a place of like, wow, I'm guilty, or wow, I'm a bad person, or oh, do I really make people feel this way? I feel so bad. I would hate being treated that way. No. They don't have the emotional intelligence or the ability because they're damaged. And they want you to know that this person is damaged. This person is broken. This is a light bulb, it's dead. They're a dead light bulb. No matter how much you screw that damn dead light bulb into the socket, it's not gonna turn on. You can't whisper it, you can't wiggle it around. around, you can't toggle the switch. It's never gonna go on, okay? So whatever idea that people are trying to get through this person's brain, they're never gonna get it, they're never gonna comprehend it, because they had cruised, maybe even through their education, like cruised through their entire life, like even through education, like on easy, like on people kind of like cushioning them and not telling them the truth that they have brain damage. Like, thank you for your confirmations, guys. Thank you for your confirmations in the chat. Eight of Wands, lots of people are texting about them right now. I feel like there's something about how, like, without their family, I heard without their family support, or like somebody to actually back them up, or like maybe they used to be spoiled, it's like showing their own capabilities. It's giving me the idea of, like, you know, I don't know if this is common, you know, in other people's cultures or whatever, but in America, at least here where I grew up, there's like a general idea. When you turn 18, you go out of the house. Like, you know, I don't know what that is, like middle class suburban culture is like, you turn 18, you graduate high school, you get out of the house, you get your own place, you get a job, you get married, you get started on your life. That's usually like the American type of expectation, I guess, in my brain. And I'm seeing this in this story as like this person, showing like a fake fraudulent image of being able to keep up with everybody else that left home. Like this person like lied and tried to make themselves seem like they were capable or even more mature than they really were, and that they were able to take care of themselves. But the whole time they can't, because maybe they're in a position now where they have to live by themselves, or they, quote unquote, yeah, I made it out of my mom's house and now I'm a grown adult, but it's like they don't know how to live. Like their mom could have done their laundry for them every day, or cooked for them, or cleaned their house every day growing up, and then now they're out there, they don't actually know how to take care of themselves. And like I said, this is somebody with like a brain damage or some sort of condition that they're not facing or treating. I feel like it's like this person was walked straight into delusion by the people around them. Like they were enabled into their delusion. It's kind of like, yeah, like it's like this person was taught to lie to themselves about their capabilities by the people around them. I'm sorry if that doesn't make sense. And so this person this person overestimated what they could handle in real life, because their mommy and daddy's not there, or whoever is around, their servant isn't there to fold their laundry or cook their food. You know what I'm saying? So they could be actually like being exposed right now over the phone, because I feel like people don't want to see this person in person. People could have recently went to their house, or someone could have lied to this person just to visit their house once, just to see what it was like. And it's like a massive mess. Like it's really bad, like really unlivable. And I'm not like, I have a messy room, but like I'm seeing like you couldn't walk 2 steps past the front door without like this much trash past your ankles. Like that's what I'm seeing in my mind. Like this person will use something and just throw it on the ground. Like they don't have any self-control, discipline. There's nothing up there. It's empty. It's empty. And this person could have spent a lot of time, like maybe they gas themselves off of your energy. Like you could be somebody that could be neurodivergent yourself, maybe, or you could deal with like anxiety, depression, or like something like that, maybe even borderline. But you manage, you take medication, or you like it could have not been easy for you, you know, like you actually like really what do you call it? Like you had to really strap things down and, you know, face yourself, face reality, or face the people around you and tell them about your condition or whatever. It doesn't even have to be mental. It could even be physical, like being honest, like I can no longer reach up here physically and I need help now. You know, you don't push yourself. You could have adjusted your life in a way now where you're more understanding to yourself as, you know, somebody with whatever condition you deal with. And you're very successful, or you're becoming very successful, or very responsible for yourself, very capable. There's no fear. Like you don't have any fear living out in the world by yourself. If you were to ever have to be by yourself, you have no fear starting things from scratch, starting things from zero, even with whatever that you could have been born with. I heard congenital heart disease. I heard like something like brain, like could be a cancer or something like this, or genetic, something genetic, or could even just be ADHD. You could have ADHD and it's like you figured out a way to function through this world without the fear of, oh, I don't know if I can do that, or I don't know if I'm mentally capable, you know. And this person, they saw you and they were jealous of you. They thought that you always had it easy, or people were cushioning you or helping you to get where you were, especially mentally. Like, especially if you're someone who used to not like leaving your house at all, and now you have like the actual social strength to go outside and like meet new people. Like, you could have come a really far way, whereas this person never developed that ever. Like, from a young age, you're supposed to socialize. Like, I feel like this person was so cushioned and so bubbled by their family, parents, whatever. They never developed that for themselves. So when they saw you going outside, going out there, or pursuing your dreams, or pursuing the career you want, or the business that you want to build, this person thought it was easy for you to build. It was easy. Like, you don't have anxiety. You just swallow it down. You could have like pursued your fitness journey, and this person thought it was easy for you for X, Y, and Z reason. You could have literally started the same place as them, and you just pushed yourself. You went through the mental tribulations to get where you are, whereas this person never did. And so what they did is they saw that you had it easy, or they thought you had it easy, and so they just tried to throw shit on your reputation to lower you, because they thought, oh, I could easily do what Jungle Collective is doing, but they're in the way. There's a weird thing about like how they thought you were in the way. Like, oh, people can see how great I am over here doing nothing with my life while everybody handicaps me around me, and I judge people and treat people like shit until they respect me. And but, you know, people don't appreciate me for doing that because Jungle Collective's in the way. Jungle Collective is here. Everybody talks about you, viewer, in such a high light, but it's because you earned that. You earned that reputation, or you earned those accolades, or even the position at your job you have, or whatever it is that you've accumulated, whether it be big or small. It's still something that this person deeply envies and is jealous of. And I feel like it's like this person thought that it was that easy. Oh, well, if people just don't like you, viewer, if they don't like Jungle Collective, then people will finally see my light show through past them. It was so weird. And the whole time, now that the light shows through, and now that they quote unquote removed you, when I feel like you just removed yourself from the situation, you were unaware, this person has shit. They don't have shit light to show. There's nothing there. There's nothing up there. Like, it's really weird. Like, cause like I said, this person's like damaged in some way. They never had anything to show. You were never in their way. This space was always open for you. Okay, you were not taking anything away from this person. You were not taking attention away from them. They were already boring before you entered the picture. They were already that way all their life, being cushioned and too scared to take risks. So, you know what? Like, I feel like this person is like in for a rude awakening. I feel like they're going to have to face certain challenges and things out in the real world that, like, somebody that is, you know, somebody that has done the mental work and done the steps to build themselves up to where you are can handle. And they can't. And this could be as simple as, like I said, like to do with like mental or social capabilities. Like I said, like you could have pushed yourself to even for example, like meeting certain investors. Like, it could take a lot for, like, you could have been somebody that didn't come from business school or never went to a meeting or conference in your life, but you put on the suit for the first time in your life, and you pushed yourself anyways. You pushed yourself past that fear, and you met up with those investors, and you got it. And it wasn't easy, you know? But this person doesn't believe in themselves. They're cushioned. They were basically pre-positioned to fail. Like their mind was set already on handicap from day one. They were never forced to push themselves. Everything was always cleaned up for them. And so now they're being put in a place where they actually have to put their money where their mouth is. And this could even be, for example, like they move out and people are looking at their house and it looks like a child lives there. It looks like a toddler lives there without its mom, and someone needs to call the freaking authorities. Like, that's how this person's living. Like, they can't even change their own diaper. They can't even make themselves toast or cereal. Like, they're a child. And it's a mess. It's like dirt everywhere. They don't even shower themselves. They don't even bathe themselves, you know? It could, like, this person could also not have a job. They could be like way too scared to go outside and apply for a job, or even make, like, you know, like, I feel like in this age nowadays, we have YouTube, and there's so many things now that you can learn off of YouTube. Like you can learn how to shave. You can learn how to go to a job interview. You can learn how to throw a roundhouse kick. You can do anything just with the power of learning from other people. It's an example. It's really not that hard. But this person just does not have the gumption. They don't have any proper mental tools in their set, or even proper coping mechanisms, or proper anything at all. Diversion tactics, nothing to support them mentally to do what you do. Basically. I don't know if that makes sense, but thank you so much, guys, for the confirmations in the chat. So 6 of Cups, this person's karma is also like, so they're going to go out in the real world, right? And they're going to try to be you. They think it's so easy to be you. And they're going to fail miserably. I feel like people are going to laugh in their face. I feel like you could have gone through years of this. Like years of like trial and error for yourself, and whatever this is, whatever that you've achieved in that this person wants, where it be like social status, financial success, where it be like philosophical success, just awakening, knowledge, power, whatever it is that this person thinks you have, they like, you could have literally went through like years of trial and error, years of bullying, years of people not believing you. Oh, you can't invent that. You end up inventing it. You know, like you could have literally went through years, days and years, including from this person. People disencouraging you or going out of their way, and you just making it look easy anyways because you ignore it, because that's how you get to the next level you manifest, right? You went through years of this already. That was your boot camp. That was your mental boot camp. Your entire life was your mental boot camp up until this point of your manifestation and your abundance. And this person never went through it. Like I said, they were cushioned. They're pussied as a child. And now that they have I feel like they hacked and forced themselves into a position where they can cosplay as you and pretend to be you, where they think that they're I'm seeing someone at the control panels of a plane, like they're finally at the control, like the cockpit of the plane now. It's like crickets. It's like they don't have any talent to show for it that you showed. And then also, people could be going up to them and actually like bullying them or disencouraging them. And maybe when you were bullied, when you were getting up to this higher position, it wasn't deserved. You were just keeping your head down and people misunderstood you. This person is being bullied, and I'm not saying anyone deserves to be bullied, but it's from a valid place. Like, the insults are valid. Like, it's like, you know how like some singers and rappers, like if they're really bad, like it's not good, people on the internet are going to roast them. You know, it's a given. Nowadays, people are just going to say it's fucking bad. That's a horrible song. No one's going to be nice to you about it. And it's like, you could be that musician that went through so many people being like, boo, boo, but you were actually good. And this person's actually not good. Like, they didn't go through all the hard work you went through, all the practice, all of the rehearsals you went through to get where you are. And now people are cheering for you because you earned that. Whereas this person basically skipped over basic training, skipped over all the rehearsals, all the practice that you go through, all of your process, you know, including people not believing in you. And it's like they expect instant success, they expect instant popularity, but instead people are just shitting on them. I feel like people are like looking at them as if like, why are you in this position? Why are you manager? Like, people are not if this is like a work situation and this is someone who like lied to become manager, people are not listening to them. They're like, why are you manager? You look like a fucking clown. Like, this person's showing up in the wrong uniform and they're showing up late and they don't even know how to use that machine and that machine. They don't even know what the hell this means on the clipboard. They're fucking stupid. They look dumb. And people are just like insulting them. They're like they could even be employees like looking down at them, looking at them like, I've been here for like 20 years. I don't need to listen to you. You're a fucking idiot. And they just walk away and they're like, they keep their job anyways because they know this person's an idiot, like they're incapable. Like, it could be like that, like people like actually insulting them to their face, but it could be for like legitimate negligence. It could be like for like real reasons where like they actually are not good at what they promised they were, or like what they claimed. It's like people are booing them, but it's not out of jealousy. It's not out of like fakeness. It's out of like, get off the stage, boo, get off the stage. Like, people feel like their time is wasted with this person. People feel like they're wasting their money, like even paying this for this person in any way, like energetically or whatever. Like, this person's like a waste, basically. It's kind of funny. I feel like yeah, they're like they're gonna go do something and think it's gonna get them like all the babes, all the attention, and it's gonna do absolutely opposite. I'm hearing Island Boys. It's gonna be like an Island Boys like situation where it's like they popped out, but even then the Island Boys song low-key wasn't that bad. Like, it was low-key good if they had fixed the editing on that. And I'm not talking about the Island Boys themselves. That's a whole other really freaky situation I'm not going to talk about. But maybe this person's into weird stuff like that too. Maybe that's significant. Like, maybe they are like an island boy, you know what I'm saying? But like you know, it's like this person's gonna pop out and be like, yeah, you know, Jungle Collective is such a loser, and now I win, and now I'm here. Look at me, I'm wearing the designer coat that I saw Jungle Collective wear the other day. Now I'm wearing it. Now I get to take their spot. And they're on the stage and they're like, hey guys, and everybody's like, boo. Like, everybody's like throwing trash at this person. They're like, you suck, and this person's gonna try to sing your song, and it's like, they don't even have a good voice. Now I'm seeing that scene in Lizzie McGuire the movie, remember at the end, where they find out that Paulo is a lip syncer the whole time. That shit was funny. But it's something like that. It's like where his voice starts cracking and they turn off the auto-tune and people just boo and that person's career is over. It's like that. Like, that's what's happening to this person. And while that's happening to this person, while they're pursuing whatever this is, and this could even be something that they worked all their life for. Like, they could have like, when they're a kid, they're like, I want to be a famous actor. I want to be a famous singer or a dancer or something. And they didn't, instead of practicing and actually like going into like amateurs, competitions, getting a coach, joining a club, you know, or even working on themselves, researching, they did this to you. They did this. They sat on their ass. They never practiced. They never picked up that instrument. They never did anything. And it's kind of like, it's like they're going up there and they're like, oh yeah, hey guys, I'm doing what Jungle Collective's doing. Where's my admiration? And it's, people are almost angry with them. So while they're doing that, sorry, I'm going all over the place. While they're doing that, they're gonna be like made fun of behind their back at first. Like a lot of people are gonna be talking about them like so loudly, like you could like to the point where when people are texting about them and it's like so heinous, this person can even sense it. Like they could see the people laughing at them and texting each other or whispering to each other, and this person's gonna feel the energy of people disliking them like everywhere they go, especially people that used to know them or places where they know people or they used to talk a lot of shit. And then also to their face. Like at first it's gonna be like secret, and then I feel like people are gonna start going to their face and just basically berating them and maybe even making fun of them, laughing at them to their face, saying that they can't sing or they can't do this or they can't do that, or like they thought, you know, I heard like you thought you ate, you know, you tried. I heard you tried. Six of Cups. And then this person, like at the same time as everybody giving them this negative attention, like they're getting negative fans, you're gonna get positive fans. I feel like you're gonna just go on and get the star. I heard you're gonna become a star. Like you're getting the stardom that you were supposed to be destined to have. With the Six of Wands, you could be going viral on the internet. You could be applying to some sort of position that's gonna be putting you in front of a lot of people. Like maybe someone here works in communications or is gonna be like working on as a news anchor or something like this, or like an interviewer. Someone here could just be working at a shop or a really, really important, like not just any store. It could be like a really like important store that people visit that has a museum in it and everything. Like it's like the most important headquarters or store of some brand, and like your face is there. It could be like you're gonna be part of a legacy or starting a legacy, and it has to do with your face. Like people will know what your face looks like or your body looks like, and when they see you in public, it's gonna be in a way where people know you as like that lady. Now I'm thinking about that. There's this like lawyer that's well known here in the Bay Area, and her name is Anne Fung, and she has like so many, it's because she has so many billboards. I think she almost has as many billboard advertisements here as what is that is it Shen Yun or Shen? Do you remember what I'm talking about with the Chinese dancing? It's like everybody knows who Anne Fung is. Like, oh, you're in an accident? Call Anne Fung. Like, everybody knows who she is because every billboard is her, and she's beautiful, and she looks great, and she's always in a dress, and she's always got, like, a funny little prop, like a baseball bat, as if she's, like, you know, knocking away the lawsuit. You know, like, it's very cute, and everybody just knows her as that, and she's just, like, a lawyer, but, and it's not, like, a social media job, but she's so famous now, and she has a lot of business just because her face is in front of like a prominent you know, reputable company or firm. You know what I'm saying? Her own firm. And so I feel like this could be you. Like something about pile one, you're gonna be put either by accident, like you might end up working for like I heard a cosmetics company or some sort of agency, or like I'm seeing someone like work for Sephora, and then like them being like, you are literally the most beautiful woman that works here. Do you want to be on our store's social media page? Like, do you want to be head of that? Do you want to like model some of the new products for us and we'll tag you? Like by accident, you become like your face, something about your appearance, your beauty, your face, your handsomeness, or your fitness that's going to be used in like this next really successful phase of your life. So it's to the point where it's like even if this person tries to hide, you know, like from your success, or they, you know, especially if this person talked lots of shit about you to lots of people, lied about you, and now it's like your face is plastered all over TV or all over those billboards or like advertisements, and people are like having good gossip about you. It's like this person will not be able to escape it. Like people will even make fun of them. Like people will be like, hey, look at, that's the person that you called a loser, dude. Remember you called them a loser? Remember you called them a loser? And this person, I'm seeing this person like just like walk outside really slowly and just like duck their face, you know? And people just like being like, hey, and people like if you make videos or songs or anything like this, I'm seeing people even like play your videos with like your voice on blast on speaker in their car and like drive by their house, or like your songs, like replay your song on repeat, and like even have house parties around this person where it's like your voice. So there, Shenyun, thank you, Devote. So it's like basically this person's not able to escape the fact that they did nothing. So they're not able to escape your success. They're also not able to escape the fact that they did nothing to your success. They did nothing to stop it. They did nothing but ruin their own life, basically. Three of Wands, you're going to be moving away. If this person's local to you, you're going to be moving away. Even if they're not, you're still going to be moving away to somewhere really, really, really beautiful. I heard that your house needs to match you. So you could be very beautiful, and you might be moving somewhere very picturesque, very beautiful very soon. I heard Hawaii. I heard like paradise. You could have like if you have like a tropical look that's very beautiful, very like your complexion is very like deep and very like it's just very ethereal in a naturalistic way. You might, you know, the universe might relocate you to a place where the humidity enhances your hair texture, where it enhances your skin texture, your like there's nutrients in the fruit that grow there that are going to nourish you. It's like a really nourishing place, and whenever you take pictures in your home or in your backyard, it's like you belong there. It's like you were born there, and everything is just, it matches. It's like beautiful like you. And it doesn't have to be tropical. Some of you guys could have like very like beautiful fair skin, like very like clear fair skin, and you could be someone that really likes cold weather, like you thrive in the snow, and you have like, and you could move somewhere that's like I'm seeing like a very like rich looking woman with like fur hat and a fur coat, and she's just got this perfectly clear like face and like fair skin, and she's like in the snow, and it almost like blends with her, but she looks like a model, like it reflects the light on her skin. Like even like you're pale, or even if you're brown, it's like you're moving somewhere where it even like complements you. Like yeah, like even if you love cold weather, you move somewhere where it's snow and it looks like a winter wonderland, and everything you wear just looks so beautiful. Like you look like a duchess or something in like some snow, yeah, or something like that. And others of you, yeah, you're moving somewhere really tropical, like your hair, your curls are extra bouncy, your skin's extra shiny, and I feel like you're gonna meet people in this place also that are just like you, that are gonna completely absorb you. They might even think you're from there already. Like you already, they're not even gonna think that you moved there. They're already just, hey man, aren't you Bob's cousin? It's like, no, I just got here. Like you're gonna be absorbed into this community, and you're gonna actually develop a lot of really powerful friendships, and also a lot more attention, especially if you have a business that's online. You might end up with a even larger audience wherever you're moving, where they're very similar to you, or they really relate to you, and they also find you so beautiful. Like your beauty already stands out wherever this person was, to the point where they were envious of you and they needed to ruin things for you, right? You're very exotic looking, I feel like, in whatever way this is. And I feel like once you move to this place where there's lots of other exotic or just amazingly beautiful people, or beautiful energy, beautiful nature, nourishing environments, it's like you're going to basically not be able to leave your house without someone looking at you. Like you're literally going to be one of the most attractive people, or the attractive energies in this place you're moving to. You already are where you are, but it's going to be enhanced even more so, and it's going to be a lot less jealousy because of the proximity to, I heard, diversity, and also other people that are, they just match your level, they match your aesthetic, or they match your energy. It's like, it's beautiful. And this person's going to be stuck. This person's karma is, while they're watching you just thrive, go on with your life, while they fail and basically be called a fraud, be proven to their face, like forced to see. I'm seeing the universe just take their fingers and open this person's eyeballs and just like force their eyelids open and just look at what they really are. Like look at what a fraud they are. Like every day there's going to be something reminding them that they're a fraud. Like if this person lied and said they were a professional athlete, like they're a professional golfer, you know, not an amateur, like they're a pro, like they're a sponsor. They're gonna go hit the ball and they're gonna miss in front of everybody. Like it's like that, like every day, every move they make, they're reminded they're a fraud, like they're reminded the truth of themselves. And also if they try to take advantage, I heard, of the home stretch. So if you were someone that was like an outsider that moved into their community or their home company or community, whatever this is to this person, like they were there before you, they are going to feel like a fish out of water, and they're from there. That's what's even worse, is like where they're from this place and they took advantage of knowing people or just being local and familiar, and now they're going to be seen as the alien or the fish out of water. They're going to be seen as the fraud, and they're never going to be comfortable. They're never going to feel like they fit in. They're never going to feel like anybody understands them. Some of the people around them might also wish for you in front of them. Like people around them later on might even like mention you or say how much they miss you later, or even right now, miss you being around. Okay, I'm gonna end it right there. I hope that brought you some information, some closure, or some clarity. I'm just kind of winging it with these, so I'm sorry if that ended up being like a little bit long, but I hope that that resonated for those of you guys who picked pile 1. I'm gonna move on to pile 2. If you're staying for the other piles, thank you so much, and I'm just gonna keep going now. I forgot what pile 2's item was. Was it this? I think pile 2 was the... No, pile 2 was the lock. Pile 2 was the lock. Good afternoon, Valkyrie. Good to see you, family. Hey, Just Be, good to see you. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I kind of got carried away in that pile, and I forgot what item we're on, so I'll go back and fix it. So I think it's pile 2 is the lock. Okay, so this is... Oh, all right, there we go. That's already a sign. So this is for you if you picked pile 2. This is what's their karma. What is their karma, pile 2? I feel like this person, first of all, has zero boundaries. This person also, they have no sense of privacy or boundaries. Like everything that they feel like, if this person's weird, they feel like everything that's yours is like theirs, and they feel like you have to, I don't know, or if it's not with you, it's like whoever they're with or whoever they're around, even if it's like their friends. Like this is someone who overstays their welcome or invites themselves over to people's homes without being like invited. Like this is someone that's way too comfortable. Like this is someone that's going to dig through your stuff or dig through your trash, and they're gonna justify to themselves that it's normal. Like this could be somebody you invited to your house once, you don't even know them, you never met them, you never had them over once before, and while you're in the bathroom, they're gonna dig through your trash, or they're gonna open your drawers, dig through your things, and do things that are very strange. And I feel like this is someone that's gonna have excuses, like, to themselves, like, well, like this is someone where like they see this lock, right? They see this lock on your thing, and they're gonna walk up to it in your house, and they're like, huh, should I unlock this? I mean, well, it is their private item, and, you know, it is locked, and they don't really know me very well, and I'm in their house, but, I mean, well, it's there. They shouldn't have left it out, you know? Maybe they shouldn't have left it out, and, you know, if I just close it back up, they will never know that I opened it, so I'm just going to open it. Like, they justify so many things, like weird things, and they'll go and do it. Like they're impulsive, and then they'll lie to themselves and say they're not impulsive because they'll say that they thought about it, but their version of thinking about it is this. Their version of thinking about it is, well, I'm not going to get caught, and no, you know, it's a victimless crime if nobody knows. I heard it's a victimless crime if nobody knows, but that's like totally not the fucking case. Like they could steal from people, or they could just do some really weird fucked up shit. This person, again, like something about how this person doesn't want you to have privacy. This person's really sick. I feel like this person's obsessed with you. They might want to like, they're weird. Like they want to like, this could even be somebody that wants to like eat the food you eat. Like if you like took a bite out of something and then you like put it in the trash, like, and just because your DNA was on there, this is someone that like will take it out and like eat it. like, just because it's like you. I don't know why. It's really weird. I'm hearing like, Amanda please, Amanda please. I don't know. That girl from the Amanda show, the Amanda Bynes show, where she's like, Amanda please. And she was so obsessed. She was like this character that was like really obsessed with Amanda, like her biggest fan. And I remember there was this one really gross episode where Amanda Bynes had a cold. This is like a 90s show. I think it's really old. She had a cold. Like, she was sick and she was like blowing her nose into tissues. And she was drinking an orange juice, and she left it in her dressing room. And then the Amanda Please, her biggest fan, Amanda Please, she like broke in, and then she's like, oh, Amanda's tissue. Oh my God. It's Amanda's cold. It's the tissue she blew her nose with. And she like, I forgot what she did. She like rubbed her face with it, and she like, and then she took the juice that like Amanda was drinking out of, and she drank it, and she's like, I must have her cold. Like, I'm just seeing that scene in my mind. I'm sorry, it's really gross. But like, this is like someone that's like really obsessed with you. Like, they're like your biggest fan. And it's like, they're so much of your biggest fan, and I don't care if you are like, Bird, I don't know who the hell's my fan. I work at an insurance company, and I clock out at 5, and I go home and I shop at J. Crew. I'm not out here like doing cartwheels naked. I don't have tassels on my nipples outside. Like, who is my fan? Like, who the fuck's looking at me? And it's like, no, that's not the case here. It's like it could be any, like, you don't understand. Like, people are mentally ill out there. People they could just have an infatuation with people. And also, you could be somebody that you radiate a very, very unique energy that a lot of people don't come across, like, ever. And I feel like like, for example, like, you could just be really funny, and you can make every person you meet laugh. And for some people, this is like a first for them, you know, like, it's almost like inhuman to this person. I don't know. It's really strange. But anyways, this person is so, I almost said enamored, but it's like beyond enamored. It's not love. It's like an obsession. It's like a mental illness triggered obsession. It's like, it's to the point they've objectified you. Like, this person objectifies you. Like, they're your fan, but they don't care how you feel. And it's also making me think of that book by Stephen King, Misery. Have you ever seen the movie Misery, where that lady kidnaps that famous author, because she's like this famous author's like biggest fan, and he's in the woods or something, and he gets in an accident, or I forgot what happens. He gets in an accident, and basically this lady, while he's passed out, smashes his leg so that he can't use it when he wakes up. And she drags his body into her house, this strange woman, and bandages him up and claims they're all the way in the country. There's no one to come and help him. And she's like, he wakes up and she says, oh, I'm so glad you woke up. I just saved your life. You got into a car accident and both your legs don't work, see? And it's like he can't escape. But the whole time, she was the one who smashed his legs while he was passed out, because she was like his biggest fan. And it's like, and he wants to escape. He wants to leave. He's a person. He's a human. You know, he has a home to go to, but it's like this lady is like keeping him in hostage in her home. And it's like situations like that. Or like Yolanda and Selena, it's like the same type of situation. It's like, you would think somebody who is somebody's biggest fan will care about how that person feels. But it's weird how when we look at cases like this in real life, where they do completely the opposite. Like, they will go and do something psychotic. They will need to kill that person. And then I keep seeing so many cases in my mind. Like, I'm seeing the Bjork situation too, where that guy killed himself because he had a parasocial relationship, one-sided relationship with Bjork, the singer. And he thought that she betrayed him because she got a boyfriend, and he's like a random man in some other state she doesn't even know about, and he shot himself. And he sent and he sent her a letter bomb. Like he was gonna kill his idea was he was gonna kill her. He was gonna send her a package that was gonna explode and kill her. And then at the same time he was gonna shoot himself so they could be together in heaven. Like it's crazy, right? It's crazy. It's crazy how like someone could be your biggest fan and they could like know everything about you, like your favorite food or what, you know, or they could watch everything about you and want to be you or like admire things about you, but like want to kill you or want to kidnap you or want to do harmful things to you because it makes them feel like they're having a connection with you or an interaction with you. And it's really weird. Like you could be really different from a lot of people where you live or where you work. I feel like for some of you guys watching me, this is like a work situation and this is like a weird coworker. Others of you, this is like just a community situation or an apartment building or a dormitory or a school. But it's like you could be very different from people around you in some way. You could be just from out of town. Like you could be from like, you could be that girl from Canada, or that guy from New York, and everybody is in, you know, and you're California now and everyone knows you as that person. You could stand out. You could be like a different race from a lot of people where you are. You could be like a different gender. Like you could work in a male dominated industry. You could be a woman or vice versa. You could just really stand out in some sort of way. And I feel like it's to the point where a lot of people want to like might even speculate about you. Like there could be even like you could be so different from people in some way where it might make them a little bit scared of you or a little bit intimidated to even talk to you or interact with you. Like for example, like you could be like you could be black and this could be a place where there's not a lot of black people and maybe not a lot of people know how to approach people like you. Or you could be like me, you're like the only Asian person and it's like a little bit awkward or something for some of you. It doesn't have to be. It could also be religion or spirituality, but something about you really commands a room for some reason. And I feel like you attract people that become obsessed with you in weird ways, like secret ways. I feel like most people that are not extreme like this person, they'll have an infatuation and obsession with you, but they have like a little sense of self-awareness. So they're almost like embarrassed of it. And they'll be a little bit like, even a little bit, not ashamed, but just embarrassed. Like, why am I so obsessed with this person, this regular human being like me? That's just like right there. Like, why am I so like obsessed with them? They probably don't even know I exist. And like there's some people that are just a little embarrassed of themselves, like, you know, that they're shy that to even talk to you. But there's people like this person is like beyond that. Like I don't know, like it's like every interaction, even to smell how you smell, like walking by and passing, it's like invigorates this person. It's really strange. I'm sorry for going all the way like on a tangent about that. Hold on. I'm like looking for I can get my cards. Okay, so I feel like this person broke into your house or broke into your things or like definitely like rifled through your desk at work or like looked in your locker or did something really weird to look for something. But it wasn't to find something bad or good about you. It was literally just because of like a weird detached obsession. Like it's like an obsession but detached from you being a person. So I don't know if you have an internet presence or if you have like another identity. I heard someone here could have come from another country. Sorry, I just drank a protein shake and it got on my lips. Someone here, I heard someone here could be like either exiled from their home country or you could have escaped your home country. You could be an immigrant. You could have had to like change your name and you could have had like a past name in your home country. And when you left, you changed your name to like an American name or like a name, German name. I heard someone moved to Germany. You have like a German name or like wherever you moved to, you changed that. And it's like this person is obsessed with like the identity, like the other identity. Like maybe this person could actually like be really psychotic, honestly. They could be really mentally ill. Like they could honestly think like, if you relate to that, like something about having a past identity, if it's not like literal past identity, like you legally changed your name from like a country you escaped or something like this, it could even just be like a past life, like your last life, you know, past life as in like your last job, like you used to be a dancer, like you could have used to be somebody that was, you know, on the stripper on the pole in your last job, and now you work at the library, or now you work at a law firm, or at a data collection agency or something, you know, like at a really different place. And this could be somebody that has a bunch of conspiracies about your last life, your past, you know, your past, your storied past, or who you left behind, the old you left behind, and whatever that means. They could have like weird conspiracies or a really extreme inappropriate obsession with this. And like I said, like some of you guys came from another country, and it's like they're like, this could even be somebody who's like, oh, that person's not who they say they are. Their real name is Rebecca, and she came from Romania, and she's a spy. You know, don't trust her, she's a spy. Or like, I heard someone's name is Yaritza. That's a new one. Yaya Yaritza. Oh, don't trust her. Her real name is Yaritza, and she blah 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 blah. I don't know. Her family does this. Like they make up shit, you know. But like you have like an American name, like your name is Jenny, like you go by Jenny or something like that, and it's like her name's not really Jenny. Do you know that she used to be this in her home country? Or like someone here watching me could be trans, and you literally changed your name, and like they don't know that. Like they just think that you really are um like a fraud, or you escaped something, and they're like, did you know that his name is actually Jimmy Joan John Jr. blah blah, and he used to do this, and something weird. It's something weird. It's, I don't know, but it's like not, it's not a fair judgment, and it's like a weird obsession that comes from like fear, excitement. It's like, again, invigorating. It's like almost as if like you are a real life video game to this person, or a real life movie, like a movie character living a movie in real life, and they're like the audience, like they get to play the game, like they get to join in on this weird cartoon you're in, and they get to like say things and spy on you. Like they think that every little thing that you do is guaranteed to be like content. Even the what you like, even you walking to the store and buying like milk or something, it's like they're watching what brand of milk you bought, and they're like trying to analyze why you chose that brand, what the price is. They're looking at the price you bought it at, $4.99. Why did they choose that? Do they have money now? Did they lose money? Is people from home countries sending them money? Is this and that? Are they part of the mafia? What is that? Like they're so honed in on your fucking life, and it's like inappropriate. It's inappropriate. It like doesn't make any sense. I'm so glad you guys are resonating with this. Thank you, Karma Angel, for the confirmations. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, like it's really fucking weird. It's again, I feel a sense of detachment. It is a detachment. It's not like empathetic at all. It's not like I poke you and, oh, that's gotta hurt. Like you see somebody else get hurt, you're like, oh, that's gotta hurt because I have that body part too, and that's got, oh, like just getting hit there, I could just feel it just visually. You know, placebo effect. This person or people, whoever's helping them, they don't see you like this. They see you genuinely as detached from reality, like a cartoon character. Like you're so different, and it's so funny for them, and it's like they're just so mentally ill. And this is somebody that lives in self-made squalor. Their house, I keep hearing squalor. It's like putrid, rotting, the foundation, there's mold in the wall, in the ground, in the ceiling, that is caused by urine, that is caused by dog feces, that is caused, like their life is, and it's like it's like they can't afford to fix it. They can't afford to fix it. This person is accepting the bare minimum for their own body and their own self physically, but they're putting all of the energy they have that they wake up with on you and watching like your life. This person thinks your life is their life, and this is a video game. But they are in their house behind 5 screens, sweat stains running down their t-shirt this long, piss jugs, full 2-liter soda jugs, 20 of them full of urine around this person, bags of excrement around this person, because they just cannot leave this couch where they're watching you, and they just feel like it's a video game. Like, if I do this one thing, if I text this person, I get to watch this person on CCTV or remote viewing, and it's like a game, but it's like I feel like really sluggish reading this too. I feel like again, it's like a detachment. I genuinely think, I think it's more extreme. Like, it feels more extreme than that. It's definitely more intense, but it feels like, it feels just like when you play a video game and it's a really good video game and you want to know what's next, so you stay up all night playing it. Like, that's what this person approaches you like. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever played a game or watched a TV show, like binge watched an entire Netflix series or a TV show that was just too damn good to like pause and then go to sleep, and you go out through the whole night and then you wake up with like this like hangover of like, oh man, I just spent all night watching that, and like, but it was so good, but it's like you're so zoned out after that, like you're so exhausted, you're even like dried out or dehydrated. This person treats you like that, except 24/7, and they never take a break and they never stop. And it's been like that. It's been like that. I don't know. It's like this person could watch you, like even when you're not in the area with them, in their off time or their time they're supposed to be home, they're watching you. For some of you, if you know this is happening, I have to work soon, so these last 2 piles might get cut short. 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Yeah, people are escaping this person. People are like tiptoeing away from this person because they're just sensing this mental illness. I feel like, again, it's like, that's what I did. You know what? That's what I did with the, I did that with the video game Red Dead Redemption. I played Red Dead Redemption like every day from morning to night when the pandemic started, because I was like, oh, well, I guess I better find like a weird hobby to stay inside with. So I started playing video games, and that was like one of the first video games I really like spammed, like really like binged through and like powered through. And it took me about like half a month or around almost a month to go through it, because it was such a long game. And it was like, I remember I would wake up and then morning to night just like play the game. Like, I even adjusted my chair to be like close to the TV. I even made it so that my bed had like cushioning on it so that I would just stand up. Like, I would just have to stand, no, I mean not stand up, I would just have to lay down and then sit up, and then I would just start. Like, it was like that. And it was like days and days and days straight. I didn't even know what day it was. Sorry, I have like, I move over here. I didn't know what day it was when I was playing that game. I was like, I didn't even know how long it would take. I was just like excited for the next thing. And before I knew it, when I looked around, when I was done with that game, when I looked around in my room, there was like laundry everywhere. It was like trash everywhere. There were points where I forced myself to stop and clean up, but it was like, it was hard. You know, you neglect yourself. There were even days where I was like, oh, I'm not going to shower today because I didn't go anywhere. I was right here. I was right here in my bed playing this game. And I feel like that's what this person's life is like. That this person's life is like that, like every day towards you. If this is someone who gets to see you in person, they'll see you in person and then they'll go home and then they'll obsess over you or obsess over the information they've found about you or whatever it is. It's just really weird. It's a really weird person, and it just feels like a video game for them. Karma Angel says sounds like my son. Relatable, honestly relatable. A lot of people do this. It's very common. Four of Pentacles. I feel like, so this person could have lost their job actually doing this to you, or they could be losing their job, or they could have had a second job that, you know, they needed to pay attention to maintain their finances. And it's like they could have lost that second job or whatever this is, because the Four of Pentacles is here. The King of Wands, this person is obsessed with like how attractive you are. You could be like really sexually attractive to this person or people around this person, and they're obsessed with it. Like they're obsessed with it for no reason at all. I don't know, like Six of Swords. Oh, I heard how. How do you look, how are you that, like, how do you have this effect on people? I don't get it. And they're just like watching you and watching you and watching you. And they could be like gaining weight or losing like muscle mass doing this. Like they could also be like neglecting their skin, like not washing their face every day, and then like developing acne. I also heard like somebody's developing like acne or bumps on like their genitals. Like they're not washing every day. Like I said, they're not rinsing the essentials every day. Like the armpits, you know, like the hot spots. It's like they're letting it fester and they're just watching you. And it's like this person lost their job because they literally lost a grip on reality. They lost a grip on like what's going on around them. They could have even lost their kids. For some of you, they're losing their kids, or they lost their kids. Hold on, I gotta help out with this parking situation, so I'm gonna keep reading while I'm outside. Sorry, what else is going on? Okay, I see the word breaks. This person, I see the word breaks. This person could like, they could have like, messed with somebody's brakes on their car, or messed with someone's car before, or messed with someone's tire. Like they could have taken the air out of someone's tire. Like they let this obsession like delude them. It's almost like a drug. It's almost like a dream-like state. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you just finished this entire Netflix series that you're watching over and over again, and then you're zoned out. Like it's like you going back to real life. It's almost like you watched like a 2-hour movie or a 3-hour movie that's very crazy in the movie theater, and then you go back outside and it's like sunlight outside, and you're like, whoa, like you're zoned out, you know, where you're like, oh, what day is it? Oh, what time is it? Where am I? It's this person's constantly in that state. They could, where they live, or whatever their house is, they could have all of the blinds drawn. Like they could have all the blinds closed, all the windows closed. Like it could be really pitch dark, pitch black where they are. This person could also have a drug addiction, or they could have relapsed on some sort of drug that helps them stay up all night. It's very dark where they are. And so it's like every time they do leave their house, if they ever do, which is really rare, or every time they go outside, it's like they're disoriented. There's a constant state of disorientation. And it shows. And I feel like this disorientation built over time because they kept neglecting themselves. Like this person could have even skipped meals. Like they could have said like, I'll come to dinner later. I'll go to dinner later. They never went to dinner. They stayed home all day watching you, and they end up going to sleep with, or not sleeping. They either went to sleep with no food, or they didn't sleep at all. They just ended up staying there watching you, obsessing over you. If you don't post yourself regularly, or you know this person doesn't have access to like remote watching you or hacking you or anything like that, they could be like just watching videos that you've posted, or photos that you've posted on your Instagram, I heard, or your Twitter, or whatever this is, like your social media years ago, and they're just refreshing it, or scrolling over it, or they go to it every day and they zoom in on it, or they look at the comments and they reread them. It's really weird, like a weird routine. And I feel like they lost a lot of their job, like their responsibilities. They lost their job. They lost a lot of trust in their life because they've become this disoriented, unstable person, like this really disoriented, zoned out, like detached, mentally detached, and maybe like visibly unstable, like sick person. Ace of Cups. This person was really obsessed with blocking your love life. This person had a weird obsession. Again, I'm seeing that Bjork story. I'm seeing that guy who shot himself because Bjork got a boyfriend or something. Like this person, maybe this person's in a parasocial one-sided relationship with you. Like maybe this person's really unstable. Like maybe this person has watched you so much. This person has stayed up many nights in a row, to the point where they know what time you'll wake up, or they know what you do on this day, or they know that you go to Zumba on Mondays or something really specific, like to the point where like they think that they're dating you. For some of you guys, this person thinks that like they're in a relationship with you or something really inappropriate. Like, and it could be inappropriate. Like this could be very inappropriate, like for who it is, like who the person is, or like inappropriate as in like this is someone that's like maybe either extremely older than you or way younger than you, or like somebody that's like doesn't even know you, shouldn't even have clearance to know you, or knows people that have harmed you even. Like it's inappropriate. But it's like this person is so gone. They're so mentally gone. I think the drugs have taken that one loose thread that had become unfrayed at the end of their rope, that snagged once they started to watch you and started to do weird things to you. And then the thread just kept pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling until it became a small string. Like their instability just became worse. And I think that like now it's to the point where this person thinks they're like dating you, or they're your ex, or they married you. Like this person genuinely thinks they're like an ex. Like they think this person could think that you are somebody that has their number in your phone, and that you are thinking about texting them someday. And it's like, this is someone you've never met in your life. Like this could have started as a crush. Maybe this person had a crush on you and you just did not know, and they let it get really deep. And this person could also have like developmental issues that people don't know about, that they hide really well or mask really well. But this could also be really unstable or really harmful for them, like because they're medicating it with drugs. This person could literally be losing skin off of the fingertips or their toes. Like they could like I'm seeing someone like work themselves to the bone, even like not literally, like, you know that term, like work yourself to the bone. Like this person has mentally worked themselves to the bone. Like they mentally really bore a hole in their mind where you are. Like they just overdid something. They kept overdoing it. They kept looking at, it's like it's like you are a drug. It's like as if you are a drug to them that they're addicted to. And it's like every time they get this dosage of this invigoration, again, this weird invigorating feeling, this rush, just from looking at someone like you, obsessing with you, even talking about you, even causing some sort of struggles or affecting your life in any way they can. It's like they did it. They overdid it. Like they pushed that button so much to the point where the button is broken now, and now they don't know the difference between reality and fantasy. Wow. And so that red button in their brain that they used to push, where they pretend that they're married to you or pretend that they were dating you, while they instead did really nasty actions towards you, or breached your privacy in a really sick way, or even messed with your car, messed with your items. It's like now their reality button is stuck, and now it's like they're so unstable, they're justifying to themselves and maybe to even other people, like they believe it. They actually believe their own lies, that like you are their partner, and that like you deserve to be attacked, or you deserve this and that now. when in reality they forgot that they started this obsession off of a distant crush. But it's like they force themselves into your life or force themselves closer and closer to you, again, one-sided, without you even knowing, on their own parasocial accord, that now they think they know you, but you're the only person in this relationship that doesn't know. Like, you have no idea. Yeah, give me a few minutes and then I'm gonna, sorry, I have to finish this up, but yes, oh, sorry.
I need a few minutes to write the invoice.
Sure, that's fine. Take your time. Thank you. But like, this person could this person could have used to have friends. They could have used to have like a regular social life, and now they have been reduced to by themselves. They could, you know, they could have people around them. Like, they could have like roommates or family members, but those people don't actually talk to this person. They don't actually know this person at all. They are like whispering amongst each other, and they're looking at this person, and this person's just by themselves, kind of like watching you still. It's weird. They could have actually gotten into relationships and gotten other people against you because they genuinely believed in their heart that they were your ex, or that they're still dating you. This could even be if this is an ex that you're asking about, maybe what I'm picking up on is that they think they were dating you all that time you were not dating. Like, all that time after you broke up or dumped them or whatever. Like, this could even be someone that abused you really badly, that you just like do not have any need, like any desire for ever again. But others of you, this could be somebody that you never were with. Like, you were never with this person. 9 of Wands. This person's karma is that they are... This person is, they're gonna be by themselves, honestly. I feel like they tried to get other people into this delusion. Like they could have even told their ex. I feel like they have a now ex. If they had a partner recently, that person's breaking up with them soon. That person's breaking up with them soon with the Ace of Cups here. That, because they're tired of this person talking about you, like thinking that y'all dated. Again, something about how, like, or if it's not dated, it's like, oh, we're best friends. We were best friends. It's like, y'all were never best friends. You hung out once, or like something really strange. And you could have gotten like really unnecessary attacks or unnecessary like negative attention because of this, because this person claimed a lot of weird delusional shit about you. But I feel like now people are kind of like realizing things, and they're scared of this person. 5 of Cups. Yeah. Oh my God. This person's depressed. This person's karma right now, they're depressed. They're very, very depressed. And it's because, like, it's kind of like the fantasy, that weird, like I said earlier, that over-exhaustion of the fantasy reality button. It's like you know what I'm seeing it as? It's like when you're driving a car and you have tied a brick to the accelerator and you left it there, and you left it running and running and running and running and running all the way until the RPM is all the way at the very, like it's squealing and it keeps going, like going up, like it keeps spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning with nowhere to go. All that force, all that energy, nowhere to go. That's what it feels like in this person's brain, like when it comes to this weird obsession, fatal attraction gone wrong. It has mentally wore them down. They let it go so hard that now it's done permanent damage. It's like done permanent damage to their emotions and their mental state. Like there's certain things that cannot flash in their brain the same way they did. Where it be certain sensations like happiness, joy, love, actual like attraction. It's like this person has confused those buttons and wires so much, trying to affect your life, trying to control you, trying to use you almost like a weird energetic pet in a way. And now they have become a dead shell, like I'm seeing like a dead jellyfish on the shore. You know how it's like deflated and stuff, but when it's in the water, it's like fluffy. It's like this person's like giving me like deflated jellyfish vibes. Like this person is exasperated and drained of all life force. And they keep trying to push it. They keep trying to think like, oh, well, maybe like they're delusional. Like they're like, maybe if I affect this person's life, maybe if I just continue to harass this person, magically we will be together and magically blah, blah, blah. But it's like, it's weird. Like this person has this really weird delusion towards you where if you were to date somebody, or if you are married to someone else, or you're dating somebody, this person is like angry, like you betrayed them. And it's like you don't have anything to do with this person. Or in that way, you know? Queen of Wands. And this is a low, so this is a Queen of Wands is like, this Queen of Wands card particularly is like a really interesting feminine, very attractive, and everybody, you know, is really attracted to her. But she's a very loyal friend. So I feel like this would have been your energy, like you're very attractive. I feel like you're the kind of person where if someone's your friend, you have no problem helping them. Like you have no problem giving them advice, even if they ask you for your opinion on things. Like if you know someone's good for it, like, you know, they're a good person, they're a good friend to you, then you know, you could be the kind of person to put other people on game, or even like encourage people, like build people up, or you have a lot of influence or resource or motion, like socially, and you would have helped this person. Like you're a generous person, like you would have helped this person. But the thing is, it's like they have detached you so much from being a human in general. Or oh, I'm seeing that's Christina Grimmie. Do you remember Christina Grimmie? I'm getting so many true, like actual true crime case slash, like there's like actual cases in my mind, like where the fan kills the star. Like I keep getting the obsession stories in my mind, and that's so weird. Like, do you remember Christina Grimmie? She was that YouTuber. She's like a singer, and she's like really good. And this guy went to her show, and he went to the meet and greet, and he was so obsessed with her. Like he's like, I'm gonna marry her, I'm gonna and I'm gonna do this. He like I think he even like started working out, and he was like he like changed his spiritual beliefs. He's like, I found God for Christina. And then he shows up to the meet and greet, and she is like, she loves her fans. She was like hugging her fans, and she was like, you know, really open, shaking everyone's hand. And this man showed up, and he was silent, like he was super awkward. And he just stared at her, and she was giving him a hug because she saw it was awkward, and he shot her, and she died. She was on her way to like becoming a really big deal. She was like doing voice training with Selena Gomez, and she was from YouTube. She was just like a regular chick from YouTube who became, yeah. And it's like this guy was so obsessed with her, he like had to kill her. I forgot why. I don't remember if he ever made a reason, but it's just so weird. But I'm just seeing that in my mind, like this person thinks like you betray them, and it's like there's nothing to betray. You have no idea. Yeah, you need to stay away from this person. Stay away. If you see, I heard if you even think that this person's car is somewhere, and you know, like you're in town, just don't go inside. Just drive away. Like there's something about how this person's really unstable. They're a lot more unstable than you think. I'm not trying to fearmonger anyone. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I feel like this could be somebody that's just like really unstable over you, to be honest. I have to go to the bathroom all of a sudden, so I might have to cut off this reading and continue part 3 later. I'm sorry, I've never done that before, but I have to go to the bathroom. 10 of Pentacles. Well, let me, I don't know, maybe you guys can skip through it. I have to pee, but I'm gonna end pile 2 on 10 of Pentacles. This person's gonna have to watch you just like go on with your life, build a family with someone, possibly get married, and like basically live your life out, and maybe even get more recognition for whatever the heck it is you do. Like, I'm gonna, you know what I just saw in my mind? Before I go, maybe my body was feeling weird and was like, you need to go to the bathroom, because I felt something lurch, not that I'm sick, but I just felt something lurch inside me, like right before I closed the reading, that really disturbed me about this. I feel like this person's karma is kind of dark. I'm gonna be really honest with you. What I noticed in all of the downloads I got in my mind about a person killing somebody that they are infatuated with, like a star, and, you know, obsessing with them, a common theme is none of those people lived. None of those people lived after they attempted to do something to the star. They all ended up taking themselves out. So I'm not trying to say, like, for everybody that this might happen to this person, but for some of you guys, I have to say that just because of all the downloads they're giving me, and it's just so on the nose. But this person might like unalive themselves, or they might like feel really, 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 really mentally ill, like to the point where they can't handle like being alive anymore. Like it's like, while you move on with your life, and while like you keep showing indicators that you're not affected at all by this person, because you live completely separate lives, and you're, you know, this person is not entitled at all to your energy. This person's just gonna keep getting triggered. And remember when I said the accelerator has a brick on it and it's going, it's like this person any moment now, like any moment right now, like their car is gonna explode, like their engine is gonna explode, like they're about to blow out, like they're about to explode. Like they might really, really go crazy. Like they might affect other people. I heard I don't know who needs to hear this. I heard like stay away from the event. Like stay away from people. Like if there's an event where this person might be, don't go there. Do not go there. If there's a work event, even if this person was fired, don't show up. I heard something really, really, really unstable or bad might happen around this person. You might see signs. You might see signs. This might be on the news. Something might happen where it might be on the news. This person might do something. They might do something really, really psychotic, out of being triggered for this. But while this happens, you're going to be somewhere else, or you're going to be really like happily married, or happy in your career, your job field, completely, you know, birds are chirping. You're going to be hearing, you know, like laughter, gentle noises where you are. And at the same time, this person's going to be somewhere else, like rocking back and forth, crying, screaming, trying to figure out as many substances they can take at the same time to avoid this weird, like rocky shake up. Like this, I'm just seeing someone's like entire frame vibrate, like shake up, like their life is just shooken up, because that engine, it kept going, right? Like, so, like it's just shaking and shaking and shaking and shaking and shaking and shaking. Like they can't handle it. Like nothing in their life is stable in this constant state of disorientation. It's like they're screaming and they're crying and they're confused, and they're just like in this delusion, and no one can help them, and no one knows what's going on. And it's a really, really bad. It's really bad. So that's what I'm gonna say. To stay away. Whoa. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. This person doesn't have any money. They're really, really unstable. They're not taking care of their finances. They're not taking care of themselves. I heard it's really cold outside, and they don't have a jacket. Like they don't want a jacket. They like want drugs or something. They want something. They want, like, they're going outside with the bare minimum, or they're like, it could be literal, it could be metaphorical. Like they're going out into the world with the bare minimum, with no shoes on, and it's like the pain and disorientation and the mental instability inside constantly stirring around is distracting enough for them to not feel like regular sensory things they should be feeling, if that makes sense. I mean, I feel like that's what happens when people go through like extreme depression, because depression affect. I mean, I'm somebody who's dealt with depression, and we're always recovering. It goes through waves. I've it's not like a big deal, but like everybody deals with things like that. But I'm just saying, like, I know that like when you're like really really deep in depression, like you're really really like really bad, like really clinically bad, you can lose your sense of taste. Food doesn't have a flavor. Your body also has loses its doesn't lose its ability, but it stops producing like the right energy to get you up to even move physically. Like it actually, like you would be surprised how much the mental controls like your physical being. And yeah, like when someone is dealing with something mentally like that really bad, it's like it actually affects their nervous system, their senses, like their nerves. They don't feel cold, they don't feel pain as they should, something like that. So this might actually happen to them. Someone's limb might actually fall off too. Um, but hold on. Okay, I'm gonna leave the pile 2 at that. I hope you guys like that and that resonated. I'm sorry that this reading isn't so clear cut because I'm in the middle of work right now, so there's a little bit of distractions going on. But I'm gonna go on to pile 3. I'm gonna try to power through pile 3 before I go to the bathroom. So I'm sorry if pile 3 is short. I gotta go. I gotta go, and I also have to go work, and I'm already pushing it right now, so I'm gonna just speed right through pile 3, guys. Sorry, thank you for bearing with me. I think I just took too long on pile 1. But anyways, this is for you guys if you picked pile 3. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys can feel free to stay for the last pile. This one's gonna be short, like I said. I'm gonna do my best to keep it quick. This is pile 3. What is their karma? You picked banana boat, kids, waterproof sunscreen. I like using this on my body in the summer, especially in like sensitive areas, because it's kids sunscreen. So there you go. Oh my gosh, I gotta power through this. Sorry guys. Oh. Sorry. Okay, so what is pile 3's karma? I feel like this person had a problem with how you look. This person has a problem with like maybe like your background. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the back. I feel like okay, pile 3. I feel like this person disagrees with everything you do. I feel like because you don't look like them or something. Like, this could be somebody that was raised in a family where when they're a kid, their parent points at like certain kinds of people and say, see people that look like that, they steal. Stay away from people that look like that. See people that wear a nose ring, like something funny like that. I feel like a lot of people's parents do this, yeah. But you usually learn, unlearn it. But it's like, oh, you see that girl over there? She has a nose ring. She's a whore. Or like, like, I don't know. I heard like funny stuff. I heard this person was taught really funny, stupid shit when they were a kid. Like they kind of like to the point where this person kind of sounds like an idiot now. I heard like their parents did them dirty or their family did them wrong growing up. I don't know why this pile is kind of funny. This person's very ignorant. I heard this person's really fucking ignorant. Like I heard like their family could be extremely dysfunctional or like full of really disgusting people, and this person like refuses to maybe accept that because maybe these are people that like them on a pedestal. Like this could be definitely a man, honestly. I feel like this is a man, or if this is like a family, if this person comes from a family that is like male dominated, like a patriarchal type of system, then this is a guy. And like it's like a guy that's used to like his mom and dad like taking it easy on him, but like punishing his sisters. Like you know how it's like some people well, like I have a sister and I'm a guy, but my situation's a bit different. But like, you know, like how some people when they have a sister and then, you know, and it's like a brother, it's like the parents are usually easier on the brother and they like kind of like pamper that person, and they give them more privileges and freedoms, whereas like their daughter, they're like really uptight and strict or have like double standards for the woman or like in the family. I feel like this if this person came from like a family like that, they could be a guy. And if this is someone that came from a family where there's like women, mostly women, and it's like um you know, like I don't know how to say it, like, you know, maybe toxic women that are very like unfair, messed up, rude, jealous and stuff. It's like this is a woman that is like everybody takes her side, or like they just take her word for like what it is, even if she lies or something like this. Like they basically like this person came from a really ignorant family. And and because they have treated her like this, like because they treated her or him like, you know, a prince or a princess, you know, of the racists or of the ignorant family, it's like this person feels like they have to be king of that. Like they feel like they have to be king or queen of being racist or being ignorant, if that makes sense. it it's almost as if this person feels like it's their duty. It's like their duty to be carrying on the tradition of racism or ignorance or classism. I heard also classism, like, oh, don't talk to poor people, they'll steal from you, or don't do this and that. Like they're trying to continue a weird cycle of classism that their family taught them, and it's very out of touch. It's very like stupid. I heard it's unsexy. That's really random. That's a really random word to describe it as, but I heard unsexy. So maybe this person was taught by very prude people wrong, very backwards things about sex or backwards things about intimacy or affection. You know, maybe like these are people that are just really cold and they just opposite, you know? And this person, they go out in the world and I feel like they are not attractive. They can't stand that they're not attractive. There's something about how you are attractive and you're from a different race or background or something that this person doesn't agree with, that they were taught to assume about people like you. And they don't like that the world, it's almost as if this person's from like the 1800s where, you know, there's like slaves and stuff, and it's as if like we're in the modern times now and people are allowed, like people of different races are allowed to hold hands and they just can't stand it. It's like that. It's like they're stuck in an era, like it's like their family is like stuck there and they taught them this, or like it doesn't have to be like, it could be religion, like, oh, don't listen to Muslim people or don't listen to this religion or that religion, Buddhist people, blah blah blah. And it's like they go out in the world and they function like this, and they're not attractive. It's not attractive. They make people uncomfortable on the spot with their entitledness, and I feel like they're really overconfident. They're overconfident about these ignorant views, and their only source is because my mommy and daddy told me, which is really unsexy. I keep hearing it's not sexy. Like this person could like try to talk to girls, like try to talk to women and be like, and this guy could be like, yeah, I'm looking for like this could be a chauvinist. This could be like a chauvinist asshole guy who was like taught, you know, wrong. And he goes out on a date with a girl and he's like, yeah, well, you know, my mom does all my laundry for me and my dad said it's okay. And you know, because women should be in the kitchen and because my mom and dad, my dad told me this. And it's a turnoff. It's not sexy. It's a turn off. It's not mature looking. It looks like you don't have a mind of your own. And it also, you're like basic. This guy actually, like, I feel like he goes around and he like tells women he's gonna disrespect them, like in a very like as a matter down there of fact, like entitled way, like, yeah, well, you're a woman and you're below me, and you're looking at them like, no. And this guy doesn't get calls back. Nobody calls this guy back. If this is a woman, same thing, like, oh, well, isn't your place as a man to just let me like use your money and disrespect you and blah 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 when they try to go date people. And it's like they're not getting the results that they expect. It's not sexy. Again, something about like it's not appealing, it's not attractive, and it's making this person really angry. This person's extremely angry. Um they also don't like their body. Pile 3, this person also like they could have like this person likes I've heard like this person likes to verbally abuse you, or this person likes to throw abusive words at you or towards people, like to say to you. Like this person could even train people or coach people on things to tell you to disrespect you, which is really weird. This person is like really mentally sick, and I feel like yeah, 10 of swords, yeah. This person's about to realize that their shit isn't cute. It never was cute. It's not cute anymore. Like they this person like they go around with this outdated view on the world, wherever it may be, like really ignorant, and they keep thinking that that's attractive, but it's like really delusional, and it's out of touch, and it's lost because it's like the only people that they've like the only adult influence where they've seen, I don't know, people be treated like this was their parents. And it's really weird. This person is really entitled, and their friends are really entitled. And I think like people don't like them. I feel like these people are really jealous of you, or they're jealous of people that are different from them, that are attractive, because they feel like they were supposed to be predisposed to be attractive. Maybe these people are like white, or like, and you're not, and they're used to, I don't know, like standards in your area where people are like, oh, like kissing their butt, or like, I don't know, something weird like this, like, or like they're Christian and you're like spiritual, or you have a religion that's not so common, or you don't have a community for your religion, and it's like these people felt so entitled, and they just keep talking out of their own perspective, which is mostly wrong, it's mostly outdated, and it came from their parents, and it's just unsettling to people. I feel like they're really out of touch with what's cool, or like with what's socially acceptable, or like what in general people like I said, like their family or their parents did them dirty. Like their parents taught them how to be insufferable. Like I think that's what it is. Like their parents taught them how not to be likable, and I think it was by design. I think this person didn't realize their family actually never liked them. I think their family always thought this person was a spoiled brat. I know earlier I said that this person was like quote unquote like treasured, but I think that it's one-sided. Like this person, they were like defending their family, or it could be a company, you know, or community. They were like going to bat for their ignorant family views, because they felt like that was their place, but they didn't realize the people that they were working for, or quote unquote standing for, did not even like them. And they didn't give this person any tools growing up, like how to be likable, or how to meet people, or how to even, like I said before in another pile, like how to get a job. You could have come from like pile 1, honestly, for this one. Um Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person's seen as stagnant. This person is stagnated. This person's entire personality is stagnation. They are stagnant. They just stay in the same place, and they talk some sort of shit with other people that are also in the same place. And by this, I mean this is a bunch of people that are too cowardly to follow their dreams, failed at even getting a regular job, and now are failures. They're failures. This person and all the people that follow them are failures, and they refuse to see it. 10 of Swords, someone may even pass away. These people are okay, so this person and the people that are around them, like, so these could be really ignorant people that are racist towards you, or they're like, again, something about their religion that they don't agree with, and you were just like minding your own business. I feel like you're minding your own business, and these people are just like hateful. And I heard like no one thinks they're attractive, no one thinks they're sexy, no one wants to be friends with them, no one thinks they're cool, and they could cling to each other, and they could just be like, oh, well, there's 10 of us, but they're a family. And it's like everybody has a family, or most people have a family, you know, it's not really all that special, I heard. and but they can't make friends. Like, these people can't make friends. So if these people were like lying about you and trying to get people to, like, I don't know, like, go against you, people are looking at them like a fucking clown. I heard, like, this person's a clown. No, like, this person is flexing stuff. Like, this person's not flexing anything. I heard they're like, yeah, Three of Pentacles, like, everything they got, it was because they lied or, like, somebody helped them. But they don't do anything by themselves. Like, this is a narcissist. Okay, thank you. Thank you in the chat. Someone said narcissist clown. Yeah, exactly. Like, this person's a narcissistic clown. I think they're narcissistic clowns. And they don't, like, they keep, I feel like these people are still harassing you right now, or like this person's still trying to talk about you, like they're still going on and on, but they don't realize that no one's around them. I heard someone go, yeah, right guys? Right guys? Right guys? Guys? I heard that, like, no one's behind them. They're trying to talk and they're trying to do the, it's like nobody thinks they're cool. Again, nobody thinks they're cool. Nobody likes them. Nobody wants to, like, their friends right now or their family, they don't want to be seen in public with them or together. I don't know what this is, but this person is just being seen by the community, especially, as a racist or as, like, somebody that just starts issues with people for no reason. So there's people, like, especially if you're a different race from this person or whatever it is you may be that makes you different, like, there's people like you that are avoiding this person. So, like, if you're like me, like, you're Asian, for example, there's other, like, and this happened to me, there's other Asian people around this person that's avoiding them, talking about them, telling other people. And this person, like, it's obvious too. Like, as these, and you know what's really funny? As these people that are like you talking about this person is sensing it and insulting them. I don't know what that means in whatever situation. Like, this could be a work situation and there were other people like you in that company that was affected by this person talking about them, and now those people are being, sorry guys, my phone died for a second. That's just a sign that I gotta finish this off. So this is all over the place, but this person has been trying to, like, force their influence or their, do it tomorrow. Okay, sorry, thank you. This person, like, this person basically, like, I lost my thought because I got interrupted, sorry. They tried to force, like, they're trying to force, like, their views on your life. Like, they keep thinking that, oh, well, my mommy and daddy raised me to think that black people should not be friends with white people, or Asian people should not do this, or gay people should not do that, or Muslim people or Buddhist people should not exist. And they're going out there in the world, right? And they think that, like, I don't know, like, why this person so delusionally thinks that they can force that on your life, though. Like, that's what's funny. Like, they're trying to find people stupid and mentally delayed like them, or brain damaged like them, and also had very ignorant parents, and they're trying to group together, but it's just turning into a group of trauma survivors. And it's not really, like, showing anything wrong with you. I feel like this person is still trying to, like, argue or tease you, and it's not relevant because this person's not from your religion, or they're not from your race, or I feel like this person never even got to know you. They were never your friend. They were always from the outside looking in, and this person's karma is that they're always going to be from the outside looking in, and on top of that, they're going to be outside looking in while everybody's on the inside with you. So everyone around them is going to want to be at your party. Everyone around them is going to watch you celebrate and say good things about you, while this person is forced to publicly stay away from you. There could, if you try to get a restraining order on this person and this person like is hiding or they ran away, I heard this person's a pedophile. I heard this person is actually running away for something really, really disgusting. And that's why, sorry, I just had to throw that out there. This person is going to be put on a protective order away from you through other people. I don't know who you know. I don't know how many people you have affected or talked to, but apparently a lot of people in this situation are siding with you and like you. A lot of people actually love you. They want me to tell you, these people didn't want you to know that people love you, and you are changing people's minds. This person doesn't have that influence because they're stupid. They've had everything handed to them in life, and they feel like just because everything handed to them in life, people should listen to them because they're delusional and they don't know what the real world is like. They don't understand. A lot of inventors and a lot of people that made popular songs, a lot of the people that are famous now started from very different places from them. Started from nothing, sometimes started from 1 cent, from nothing. And these people, they were given privilege all their life, and they look at people like you, or they look at people in general that have less privilege than them, or came from an immigrant family, or came from a different religion or background, and they're just like, oh, why are you not rich like me? Why are you not from the suburbs? Or why are you not a prissy trust fund baby like me? You're wrong. That means you're living your life wrong and that God doesn't like you. The whole time, this person was never following God. Their advice was never coming from up there. So, while they're sitting there, I don't know, like, this person's going to have to face the fact that just because their mommy and daddy or their friends peer pressured them into acting a certain way, doesn't mean that it's going to work on you. It doesn't mean it's going to work on you. And this person's also going to have to learn the hard way very soon. I heard right after you watch this reading that it doesn't work on other people. I think, you know what this person is? This person is modeling themselves after their dad or their mom. It's so weird. Whoa, I just figured it out. This person's modeling themselves after their parent. They're going around talking to random people. They might even talk down to you like they're your parent, and it's like a weirdo from another culture, totally different church, different background, different everything, telling you how you should live. Because, oh, I'm cosplaying as my dad, and you're me, and I'm gonna pretend, and we're gonna role play right now. You're not living life right. It's like, it looks like you're living life just fine, and it looks like they're the ones living wrong, very wrong. And I feel like this person just can't let it go too. They're just sitting there going, you're the loser. You're such a loser. Like, they say it to themselves. I feel like this person, like, for free. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sorry. This person for free, like, they sit in their house and they look at you and they look at pictures of you and they talk to you and they go, you're a loser. Oh, you're not supposed to be gay, or you're not supposed to be black. You're not supposed to be Asian. You're not supposed to be Hindu. You're not supposed to be Buddhist. You're not supposed to be Jewish. You're not supposed to be Muslim. You're supposed to be Catholic and Christian like me, or you're supposed to be Mormon like me. Look, this is the person looking down at their phone. Heavy breathing. Oh, you're a loser. You're a loser. And meanwhile, this is them looking at you. Meanwhile, you're outside living your life. Like, that's just what I feel like it is. Like, this person is so delusional, and they just keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, but they don't realize that people already see right through them. And this person's karma right now is that they're gonna go outside and embarrass themselves. I feel like this person's gonna put on an outfit that they think makes them look cool or makes them look less tweakery or cracked out as they have been from the past, you know, however long they've been trying to focus on you. Like, they're gonna go outside and they're going to maybe even say something about like maybe even talk about their outdated views. Like, they might try to like they might even like try to show up to the club and they might look really, really outdated, and they might like pull up to a girl and then they might even bring up their mom. Like, it's really weird. Like, hey man, you know, my mom says that this, and it's like so fucking weird. Or like their sister, like something weird, like your sister or your brother, that your big brother that told you not to do that or told you to do this and that. This fucking grown weirdo is gonna go out to the club where there's grown adults, where, you know, that moved out of their house, or not. You don't have to move out of your house to be an adult, but like, or grown adults that, like, you know, form their own opinions and have their own style and taste and have their own beliefs. And this person's gonna try to talk to them and say, you know, my mommy said blah blah blah, Jesus Christ, da da da, with their drink. And you're gonna expect someone to like take their open their clothes or something. Like this person could be a drug addict too. This person could be a drug addict, and I think they're like, it's making it worse. I think before they had a drug addiction, if you know this person has an addiction, they were already like really out of touch. Like, they already, if reading the room was a skill, this person does not have that skill. I don't know what it is. Like, this person really has opposite of that. This person has the ability to see what people don't need. You know what it is? This person knows exactly what not to say to people to get them to go away. I think that's what this person's special skill is. This person's special skill is to everybody around them is that they know how to make people leave. Seven of Pentacles, stagnation, stagnation nation, stagnation nation. Are you doing anything today? No. Bum, 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 bum. I just made them a new theme song. Welcome tonight on Stagnation Nation. What are these fucking narcissistic losers doing today? Nothing. Tune in tomorrow for the next episode. You know what happens in the next episode? Nothing. Do you know what happens in the next season? Nothing. Do you know what happens with these people next year? Nothing. But he sure still loves talking about his mommy and his daddy's wisdom, though. To random people, I don't know. This is a weird reading, guys. This one's a weird pile. Suddenly, I don't have to go to the bathroom anymore. Suddenly, I don't have to go to the bathroom. That's really weird. I'm just like, I don't know. This person like could make people sick too. Like, they could have like a really stinky cologne, or they could just like really like just douse themselves in a certain fragrance that makes people like, gives people a headache. It makes people like throw up. Like, people really think this person's a weirdo. Like if there's somebody that is like really unlikable and just like really insufferable that everyone can agree goes in the trash, it's this person. You know how like there's certain celebrities and like, you know, even like, for example, like Donald Trump. Lots of people hate Donald Trump, right? But there's always a small fringe group of people that agree with him in a way. Because you know, like the most hated celebrities, they always know how to have like a tiny drop of like humility or like personality that makes them likable to at least some people, right? This person doesn't even have that. They're more hated than Donald Trump. This person's more hated than like the most hateable person you can think of. They're more hateable than Hitler, in my opinion. Like, this person has zero riz, zero class, zero charisma, zero grace. If you ask this person to simply just say hello to the old woman down the street, this person is going to just trip that woman, throw all of the things out of her purse out onto the wet ground outside. Like, this person doesn't function like a real regular person does. Like, this person's sick is an understatement. Sick is an understatement. Like, this person is just number one, like, just throw it the fuck away. I'm sorry. I never really have picked up on such a trash person like this before on my readings. But like this, like, you know how people are like, you know, that person's trash? Like, this is person's definition of like waste. Like a waste of air, waste of space, waste of atoms, waste of cells being built up, waste of oxygen for real. Like, I feel like people really feel like that about this person too. Like, this person is so hated right now, like for a good reason too, for a good reason. I heard people know what this person was doing to you or doing about you, and people hate this person. They're like, this person, and you know what makes it worse? This person's going around and they're talking like as if they didn't do anything to you. Like, they're still insulting you like you deserve it. And people now know you don't deserve it. And people now know this person's an ignorant xenophobe or something weird. Like, they have their own weird preference that their mommy or daddy taught them or trained them on. And now they're like, people are looking at them like really weird, like their family too. Like, they're looking at them and their family like really odd. I heard right now, like, as you're watching this person is the most hated person in your city. I heard there's even like thugs on the street looking for them. There's people, like, this person is afraid to leave their house. This person's talking because this person doesn't know how to shut off their ego and their pride. The problem with this person is they don't know how to stop. They don't know when to stop. They will keep in, like, their clothes are tattered, you know, people are beating the shit out of them and they're about to die, but their ego is so, you know, stupid that they will sit there and just rather get bludgeoned to death with a smile on their face and just claim they're right and die than actually just accept that they're wrong. And that makes it worse. That makes it a lot worse. So when people are bringing receipts up to this person's face, they're bringing up proof, you know, or even just genuine questions about their behaviors. And I feel like this person is not helping their case. They're just kind of still acting and pretending like they didn't do anything, or that like it's still okay to treat another human like this. And then on top of that, still have the gall and the audacity to claim you're a good person and that you have great morals. And like I said, I heard this person might get caught up in a weird minor underage thing. Like, this person, yeah, 3 of Cups. This person bought a minor alcohol. This person bought a minor drugs. This person bought like a 14-year-old or 15-year-old drugs, and then could have dated. I'm gonna use a PG word, dated that child. And that could be why this person is not thinking of making a new start. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, this to me means like, okay, like with this, when it's in the upright, Ace of Swords to me sometimes in this situation will, you know, it'll represent making plans to move in a new direction, like planning car payments, getting the lease on a house, picking up a job that is in the area you're going to, or preparing yourself, preparation. And it's in the reverse. So in this person's mind, they have no intention. They have no intention of starting anything new, starting any plans. They don't have a plan. That's what it is. They have no plan. There is no plan. Their plan is to sit still and hide. Because now I think they're starting to barely realize right now that whatever they want to pursue in general is going to require them to go outside. And when they go outside, there's going to be people waiting for them to pay accountability. And I think this person is just so cowardly, but still refuses to let go of the ego. They're just making up excuses to not go outside. So this person could be making up excuses. They could be genuinely scared. This person could be genuinely scared, but they could still be talking out of their ass and like making excuses as to why they can't go outside, why they can't pursue this plan or do this and that. People could be asking them, oh, when are you going to move out? Or when are you going to get married? Or when are you going to do this? Or when are you going to go there? Or when are you going to do that? When are you going to get a job? This person has zero plans for that. This person has zero plans for that because they don't have an option anymore. They could literally not be able to, because there's lots of people looking for them, and they're in a lot of trouble. Like they should have focused, honestly, instead of focusing on you, they should have focused on the nasty illegal things they were doing with people they shouldn't have been doing. And they should have been thinking about saving up for a lawyer. They should have been thinking about making their what do you call it, their liability look better, instead of spending all their time, wasting all their time, like trying to force their will on you, force their lifestyle on you, when you don't know this person, and this person cannot handle the fact that you are still thriving in your lifestyle, if that makes sense. This person, nobody wants this person's life. Nobody wants this person's life. Nobody wants to touch them. Nobody wants to talk to them. Nobody wants to text them. Nobody thinks they're cool. Again, something about how they're unsexy, something about how they're mad because you're attractive and they're not. They're like really weird. Yeah, Two of Wands. Yep. King of Swords. Yeah. Do you know what this is? Yeah, everybody is thinking of ways to expose this person right now. I also heard the people around them are about to scapegoat this person or throw them under the bus. Like because there's something about how this person was the loudest one in the room. Like they're the loudest, most arrogant person, and they made themselves way too visible to everybody under this identity. And there's something about how if this person's about to get legally in trouble, and there's friends around them that are just barely finding out that they were harboring a pedophile that was helping them harass you, these people are gonna all snitch this person out. They're all gonna tell the police exactly where this person lives, because they want to get ahead of the case, and they don't want to show anybody that they were friends with this guy or they were helping him. But they were. And so I'm gonna pull a card for the karma of the people that helped this asshole. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Oh, look at that, homelessness. Everybody that helped this person is about to be put on their ass out on the street. They're not gonna have money to eat. They're gonna only have money for drugs. And now, hey, Bird, what do you mean money for drugs but no money to eat? You should definitely have enough money, more than enough, to buy food if you have money for drugs, right? Well, if you're a drug addict and it's become your only coping mechanism, and everything in your life is a fraud, and it just fall apart, and you have nobody there for you, and it's the only thing keeping you warm at night or warm outside, well, guess what? That food budget is no longer a food budget, it's a drug budget. These people are all going to be outside. You're going to be seeing some new homeless people near your building. They might even give you a face, but it's the same people that looked at you, looked down at you like that. It's the same people that told you you were living your life wrong. And now they're going to be outside. Do you have $1? I'm sorry. All with their new clothes outside, their little new bag packed up outside. They weren't ready for this. They didn't think this was going to happen to them. They could have made fun of you when you were homeless. They could have made things actually harder for you when you were homeless, or when you didn't have any money to eat. It's very hard for people to have empathy for these people. They followed the wrong horse. That's what it is, but it's too late now. You tried to, some of you could have tried to warn them. Thank you for the confirmations, guys. King of Cups. Mental illness. Everyone thinks this person's extremely mentally ill. I heard people want to keep their children away from this person. Like, I'm seeing people like hold their kid's hand when they walk by this person's house or something. Like, they could, like, this person has a very noticeable voice too. Their voice is very unique. It could sound like very like cracked out, or like very like you know, when certain people, when they like smoke a certain substance a lot, it like burns the back of their nose, you know, like cocaine or something, and it comes out like this. This person could sound like that. They could also be like notorious for an insult. Like they could have said something like really racist to you, like the N-word, or like something about like you being gay, or like using the F word, you know? And it's like their voice is pasted to that word. And I feel like when people hear this person talk in public, they're gonna know it's them. I don't know who that's for. That's really like specific, but something about how like this person, another part of their karma is this person's unable to disguise themselves. Like even there's something about how even if this person doesn't like use their, like if they don't, I don't know, like if people don't know what their face looks like, there's something about how people will still know it's them. Like they'll still know who this person is, like who to stay away from. I don't know why. Like maybe this person like yells a lot, or they talk a lot to other people and people talk about them. Like maybe people describe them a lot. People describe them a lot, describe what they say, what they do, how they act. And it's like when this person goes in public, people will know exactly who they are and they can't hide. Like people will know them as that like weird child, you know, that weird child dater who has like a weird obsession with people from your group or people from a certain religion, like a weirdo. And this person's not they can't change their voice. I heard this person's gonna try to change their voice. They might even try to like get a surgery. Like they might try to make it higher. They might try to talk like this so people don't notice it's them, but it is, you know, because they sound like this usually. And like even if they like cosmetically change their face, I heard like their reputation is gonna be notorious. Like it's gonna be pasted to them for the rest of their life. Like everyone's gonna look down on them. Like it's like, yeah, and this person's just gonna be really mentally ill. Like this person doesn't know if they're a good person or a bad person, but everyone around them is just gonna treat them like they're a bad person. No one has any hope for this person. Like this person will literally betray everyone that's gonna help them too when they become more homeless or something. I heard more homeless. They could already be like semi-homeless, but they're about to be like legitimately like street homeless, I heard. Seven of Wands. Yeah, again, Seven of Wands. They're going to have to be their own lawyer. I heard they're going to have to be their own lawyer and they're going to lose. They're going to have to be their own lawyer in literal court and lose. For some of you guys, they're going to have to be their own bodyguard and lose. They're going to have to be their own defender. They're defending themselves. No one's defending them. Lots of people are going to have a word with this person. A lot of people are going to have lots of messages to send this person. This person's going to want to quit their phone, like get a new phone, because people are going to spam them with lots of like really angry messages. I heard someone might actually hack this person too. I heard this person might get hacked and their information might get leaked and lots of people might have a lot of fun with their phone. Four of Cups. Yeah. And they're going to be dealing with a lot of rejection, like, and it's going to be public rejection. So, you know, like there's one level of rejection where it's a little bit embarrassing, you know, like you ask somebody out and in private, you know, they make it really quiet and they just say, no, I'm sorry, I don't really want to date you. And you move on and you just take that L and you go home and you just pretend that didn't happen. And there's another level of rejection where everybody is there. And so you're dealing with that rejection from that person that you thought was going to say yes, and your world is turned upside down. And on top of that, you're humiliated because everybody around you is watching you basically fail. And I feel like that's what's going to happen to this person. This person's about to be rejected publicly. I'm seeing someone like, I'm seeing those videos of those people that do public proposal. You know how when some guys, they like put the woman on a spot, like in public at the mall or something, and they get out on one knee and they're like, will you marry me? And sometimes, and it's like a really bad time, and it's like, you know, like you could tell the woman was on a whole other page from the guy asking, and the woman is like, no, and everyone's like, and it's quiet and everybody's just like watching the lady walk away. Like that's what I feel like's happening to this person right now. Like every day, like they can't even take the L silently. Like they could even try to flirt with people in real life, like outside, and like loudly people are like, no, I don't like you. Like people are like loud, like, no, excuse me, no, thank you. Like so everybody turns around and looks like it's kind of funny. Like, no, thank you. I'm not interested. And everyone's like, oh, did you hear that girl like totally like did not say yes to him? Like, oh my God. Like, And this person's body looks like a bunch of Q-tips attached to each other. Like, I don't know why I'm coming up with that. Like, you know, like a bunch of Q-tips. Like they look like an alien, dude. Eight of Swords. This person's going to jail. They're going to jail for all the nasty stuff they do. And the Eight of Pentacles, this person's going to have to work for nothing. They're right now, they could be trying to do something. They could even be trying to sell drugs or something or sell used stuff. And it's like they're not making any money because they're smoking their own supply or doing their own drugs. And they're like losing more money. They're losing money. If it's not, they're like not selling. Like whatever they're trying to sell, it's like nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. This person's not preparing themselves for anything. They're not preparing for legal fees. They're not preparing them. They're not saving up. They're not saving up for just in case they have to go to jail or have to be homeless. They're not preparing. They're just being ignorant, like loudly. And yeah, look, Ace of Cups, like nobody loves them anymore. Not even their own partner. If they have one, no one loves them anymore. The old people around them are lying to them and pretending that they love them or just to appease them, because this person's a giant child and this person is abusive. And that's why people are just so passive to this person around them. But this person's about to find out in public that people don't actually like them and people don't actually agree with them. And it's going to be really embarrassing. Like they might go home and they might like just be quiet after that. They might just like really think about it. They might just be like, damn, like, wow. Like they really thought they were all that. And it's like a mirror is going to finally be shown to them and they're going to finally see how they look through somebody else's eyes. And it's very, very hideous. It's like hideous. It's like, you know, you're so in denial, you totally have zero shame. It's kind of like that. It's like this person they're so in denial about reality and about what they've done to themselves and others that they have zero shame. They're not embarrassed to go outside because they lied to themselves that they look good or that they look like a good person or that they don't look like a thief or like a pedo or a creep. And they go outside and they fail. So yeah, this person's going to jail. I feel like this pile is their karma is a lot to do with their reputation. Their reputation is blown up to shreds. 9 of Wands, this person cannot sleep, and this person is going to be defending themselves against everyone else. Everyone is fighting them, and they feel like they don't have any support on their side, or nobody gives a shit about them. No one's standing up for this person, and no one should. I heard no one should. Ooh. 8 of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, these people are going to stop laughing. They're going to stop talking because something really humiliating is going to happen to them, and it's in public. They should have been less prideful because something's going to happen to them in public in front of everyone's eyes. I heard it's like a public stage. Like everyone heard everything they said to you, everything they did to you, and everything they claimed, and everyone's about to watch on the same public stage. Those same people sit outside with plastic bags full of whatever the fuck they could muster up to save from their home. Like they're about to see these people on the public stage like fail miserably and embarrass themselves like publicly. Like again, it's like something about public humiliation. Yeah, 7 of Cups. This person could even be cheated on like publicly. Like their partner is going around outside, walking around. Like this could even be a situation where this person is the one that's actually getting the most of the brunt of the bad reputation, but their partner is like maybe free from the bad reputation, or their partner isn't like as public as this person. So this person is like able to go outside, whereas this person is not. I'm hearing like Riley and Shane Dawson. That's really random, but I don't know if you guys know about like, right? Like Shane Dawson is married to that guy Riley. I think that's his name. Is it Riley? I forgot. And I always like, it's kind of giving me that dynamic. It's like people are really angry with Shane Dawson. Like they don't trust him, and they're kind of like, you know, he has a really bad reputation, but his husband, Riley, is able to have his own channel. Like, and he still continues and he still lives a life because he doesn't have that reputation really attached to him, because he's not Shane. He doesn't look like Shane either. So, oh my God, this phone. I'm going to end this soon. So their partner could actually be kind of like Riley in that situation where like everybody knows their partner as the person who is like they might look at this person weird. They might like their partner might still have bad reputation like as an enabler or as somebody who's fake or maybe even using this person for their money or something because how could anybody possibly be attracted to somebody like that? Like it's giving me again like Shane Dawson. Like it's like how can anybody really like how does that work? You know, like it's like people are going to look at their partner like this, but they're the person that like mainly went against you, they're going to be stuck in their house like forever. Like they're going to be like isolating themselves, shielding themselves, and just like being a recluse, like a shut-in. This person's a shut-in. They cannot leave their house. Because lots of people are very, very like embarrassed of this person or want to embarrass this person really soon. It might happen after this big public embarrassment already could have happened and you didn't know about it and you could just be noticing these people are staying in a lot more. But something is about to happen that's like this, yeah. And this person's gonna be openly like while this person's stuck inside their house, their partner's gonna be outside cheating on them, like walking around holding hands with other people openly. If this is somebody that like their partner likes you, their partner might actually like while this person's stuck in their hole or stuck in their house, their partner might lie to them and say, I'm gonna go out and get groceries. And that person's gonna come talk to you or something or text you. And it's gonna be like it's gonna be like really painful for this person. I feel like you don't like anybody though. You don't like anybody involved with this person, but that's just for some of you where you know this is like that. If this is somebody where others of you, if this is somebody that like is supposed to be the gender that you're interested in, like if you're a man and this is a woman and this is a woman that unnecessarily was jealous of you even though you're a man, or if you're a woman and this is a man and a man was going after you even though you're a woman and it's like what the fuck, like you're supposed to date me and be attracted to me, why are you such a weird sick freak? This person this person is going to be the one that's shut in, and their partner might still have like a same sex attraction towards you. Like their partner might be like lesbian about you, or their partner might be gay about you secretly, or they might hit on you, or if it's not towards you, it's in general like they're being used as a beard. So that's another part of their karma. And their karma is that they're going to always be confused and always not know what people are doing. Like I feel like a lot of people are doing lots of things behind this person's back without them knowing, like stealing their money, sleeping with their partner, like playing around. I'm hearing keep away. Like I'm seeing like bullies in a like a 70s show or a 60s TV show like play keep away, like they're like, ha, keep away, and the kid they're bullying is in the middle, like trying to jump, and it's like these bullies have their thing, and they're like throwing it to each other. It's like this person is like that kid, is like the victim. This person that's bullied you, this person's gonna be in the middle, like give it back, and everyone around them is just like everyone that's their friend is just like keep away, keep away, keep away, keep away. Keep away. Stop. Give it back. That's not funny, guys. Keep away. Keep away. Keep away. Haha. Keep away. Oh, you thought you needed that? Haha. Keep away. And they don't know that it's like that's what their life is. It's like everything in their life is like back and forth. Everyone around them has a plan for them except them, and they don't know. So like their money's being played with, like everything. Like this person is an idiot. They're gonna feel like an idiot. Like there's so like on so many levels this person is going to be roasted, fried, grilled, and just burnt by life. Like they're literally like, it's like an origami. How many intricate details the people are going into behind the scenes to fuck this person over. And this person still thinks that they're their friends. Like they're like, no, guys, why are you doing this? Are we playing a game? And it's like, they're like, no. Like the people that they join with, they're like, no, it's not a game, and they're just keep away, like they're bullying this person basically. It's kind of weird, but yeah, 7 of Cups, like this person's gonna always be confused. They're not gonna know when someone's insulting them. They're not gonna know when someone actually doesn't like them, and they're gonna not know where their money is. They're confused where their money went. They're confused where their partner went. They're just gonna be like completely unaware and just like have a tornado in their mind while everybody's playing with their shit. They might be even like literal, like their own house. Like they might go into their house, be like, where's my hat? Where's my shoes? And it's like their friend or their roommate or the person that their partner's cheating on them with took it. Like they might even catch that person outside wearing their shoes. How did he get those? It's like, wow, yeah. This person is gonna be this person's gonna want to inebriate themselves. This person's gonna want to make themselves so drunk and high that they're gonna be like, almost like a vegetable. Like this person's gonna want to make themselves into a vegetable when all of this comes out. Like they literally don't want to experience life anymore, or they don't want to feel feelings. They're not even gonna have enough feeling or enough strength or energy or any sort of hope to even target you anymore. It's just gonna be too much for this person. I heard also this person's gonna have something wrong with their genitals. They might have like something like burning and itching and burning, and every time they touch it, it's like gonna be itchy, but every time they try to put something on it, it burns. Like this person is going to be so much in physical pain that they're going to be like praying to God. Like I don't know if you've ever been through a situation like that where you're so desperate, like so desperate, like you're in a really bad spot and you're like getting down on your knees and you're just like, please, you know, like, I'm sorry, I'm never gonna do this. I'm never gonna be I'm never gonna be like a bad person again, you know, like that type of shit. Like that's gonna happen to this person. Like they're gonna be in so much pain. They're gonna be so desperate. They're gonna try to promise like, I'm sorry, but it's not gonna stop. No matter how many times they say sorry, no matter how many times they try to change, it's not gonna stop because this person isn't genuine and they just want things to be easy, but because they were so ungrateful with their easy life before, and you know, instead of taking advantage of how nice their life was before, they targeted you and wasted a lot of time just shitting on you and your life. And now this person is going to just desperately wish they just had that life before you even noticed them attacking you. Like they're gonna wish that they had spent more time on themselves. Because yeah, everything's falling apart at the same time. I'm seeing Howl's Moving Castle, like every piece, every part is falling apart. House of Cards, it's gonna fall down like a house of cards. And don't, like, that's why they're saying like, don't let this person's demeanor fool you, because what happens today, you know, what's standing up today, it only takes one card, it only takes 1 second, it only takes 1 more millimeter to slip for the whole thing to fall down tomorrow. It doesn't even have to happen tomorrow. It could happen the next hour. You know what I'm saying? Like their demeanor is great, but like their demeanor is like, oh, I'm great, I'm doing great, I'm getting away with this. But you have to understand, like, the way this person's karma is set up, it's all coming in one big package. It's just loading. It only takes 1 split second for everything to just flip over for them. So, and I heard that it's happening very soon. It's happening a lot sooner than you think. And yeah, that's going to be the karma for pile 3, guys. I hope you guys like that. And I hope that resonated. I'm sorry that today's reading was like a little bit discombobulated than my usual karma readings. I'm at work right now. But I hope that resonated for you guys, and thank you so much for your comments and your kind messages. It really helps me out a lot, honestly, a lot more than you know. And if you feel called to donate, you don't have to, but if you want to pass on that good dharma, you feel like it, there's a little link to my cash tag in the description. I'm also doing personal readings. If you'd like a little personal reading, there's information about that on my channel. But I'll be on soon. I'm sorry, I was supposed to do the fantasies reading, but the energy this week was just so karmic, and it was like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna get through to the other readings until I get this all this karmic energy out of the way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there were some people out there that really wanted to watch this too, watch another option. So thank you so much for being here, guys. And yeah, also, if you guys really resonated with it and you wanted to share, like, you know, points that I touched up on, or, you know, confirmations, I also really appreciate that. I love when you guys leave me like comments on like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, this is so what happened, because it's
like it makes me really happy. Like it's fun for me because it's like, because like when I do these readings, I'm just saying a bunch of downloads, and sometimes I don't even know what the heck, you know, how this could apply for someone possibly, and it's crazy how it actually does. So thank you so much, guys. It lets me know that I'm doing my job properly for the divine as well. So thank you. And also, if you wanted to leave a like, you can also do that too. Thank you so much for being here. But anyways, see you guys. I might be back on with either a collective or that fantasies reading, the spicy reading. We'll see how we'll see how the rest of this week goes. This weekend, I got a lot of things to take care of. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time, and hope you guys have a nice rest of your day. And you are important. You deserve love, and peace.